Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Brick World. How's everybody doing this morning? Who's in the chat? Let's see. Doc, Early Squad, yup. Jimmy Lowry, Bounty, Ingrid. Let's see here. Brick Studio. Thank you all for swinging by. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's doing good today. I'm trying to wake up. Calgade. We came over from Doc Stream. Yeah, I saw the notification for Doc Stream. I'm pretty sure it said waiting for Brick Hive. Hey, Chef T, good morning. Oh, I didn't even really needed 100 subs to be able to stream. Mr. Lee, what are you talking about? I scheduled for 9:35. I'm pretty sure I walked in at 9:35. I've been finding the extra 5 minutes gives me a lot more leeway to get ready. Brick Hive raid. You're gonna take a break from making videos until next year in January? Doc says everyone for my stream. Thanks, Doc. You know, if you guys need an invite, let me know. I know Craig will be here within an hour, so I'm going to save him a spot. I mean, unless somebody can come and go, but so like I said, Greg from London Bridge Bricks will be here within the hour. You know, but like I said, if Doc, I know you were talking about me coming on, Ingrid, you know, just let me know. Let me know. You know, if anybody wants to get on, just let me know. I'll send you an invite. All right. I think I've missed a few comments, though, when I first turned on the live stream, when I first went live. So let me see. Good morning, Ingrid. You got 1:30, huh? Donnie says he's going to start streaming soon. Cool. Very cool. See, I see your comment, Doc, at 9:34. But I guess technically you were waiting on me. So, see, Jim says we would have a question for this year. Flintstone day review. Cool. Yeah, that Flintstone set looks cool. I just, it's just not in the cards for me. Not enough money to buy everything. And Bounty, yes, I don't know if I answered you. I'm still a little fuzzy this morning. Yeah, that is the Batmobile. I'm getting ready to go to bag 12 right now. So bag 12 means I'm halfway through because there's 24 bags. All right, let's see here. All right, I'm almost back down to the bottom of the chat. Hey, Brexton Lithuania, how you doing? Good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Jimmy Lowry, am I subbed to you? I should check. For some reason, again, I don't know if it's because it's still early. Like, it's not, your name's not ringing a bell. Yeah. Brixton Ladania. Give me 1 second and I'll send you an invite, brother. I can't remember. Have you been on before? Do I already have your email, maybe? think I might. Let me see. Yep, I sure do. All right. There is one. Okay. So, Bricks, you should be getting your invitation. So Brick Studio says, Brick Hopper, are you going to sell the holiday Christmas tree or no? I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm sorry if I'm being indecisive. I just don't know. A, if I even want to open it and build one. B, if I do want to open up, build one, and then just give the other one away as a prize. Or B, I want to build one and then sell it. Or D, I don't even know what letter I'm on. I give one away and then sell the other. So I just haven't quite figured out what I want to do with it yet. I'm assuming you might be interested in buying it, Bricks? Brick Studio? Oh no, Jimmy, your phone's gonna die. Hey, Brick Bro, how are you? Good morning. Be right back, okay? Stop for a moment and admire that Thundercats hat. Yep, that's right, Doc. Hello. Legos for Life, good morning. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Brick Studio says, I have it, I'll buy it. All right, well, let me, like I said, as soon as I throw it for sale, I'll ask you first, see if you still want it. Jimmy says, you should do good night streams. Yeah, I would like to. But the problem is if I do night streams, I really kind of got to do them on the weekend, unless I just do some random. I do random like Hive streams throughout the week. I just random times for random lengths of time, but normally it's definitely always on the weekend because I work throughout the week, so it's hard for me to, do that stuff. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. I'm glad you like the hat. Legos for Life. Jimmy says, please call me Michael. All right, I will try and remember to call you Michael, Jimmy. It's going to be a little difficult at first because, it says Jimmy on there. So I'm always going to see Jimmy. So it'll take me a little while before I can remember that it's not Jimmy, it's Michael. Just out of curiosity, is there a reason why it's Jimmy and not Michael? Like, could you just change it to Michael? Again, I'm still waking up, so I don't know if that's a ridiculous question or not. He's saying, I am subdued. I'm not sure, but I'm going to check right now. Man, you guys are commenting a lot. I'm trying to keep up with you guys, man. But, see. Yeah, I'm way behind. BFAB, how you doing? See, I don't even know. BFAB's been in here for 3 minutes at least, and I haven't even seen him yet. How you doing, BFAB? Like I said, anybody wants an invite, let me know, and I'll shoot him one. I just gotta make sure there's a spot for Greg in about an hour. All right, okay. Oh, okay, got you, Doc. I'm coming. It's coming. Man, Doc, I thought I had your email. It must start with something different. Hey, Doc, give me like the first 3 letters of your email. Because for some reason, when I hit DOK, it's not like popping up. But I know I've had you on one of my streams before, so I must have your email in my Gmail account somewhere. Oh, hope you got your medicine, BFAB. BFAB, you sick, man? You all right? Oh, there's Brooks in Lithuania. All right, let's see him. Hello, hello. Oh, there's Brooks in Lithuania. Good morning. Hello, hello. Oh, there's Brooks in Lithuania. Is that YouTube I'm hearing in the background?
What?
I was like, is that YouTube I'm hearing in the background?
Yes, I'm going to mute my phone. Sorry.
Yeah, you got to turn it down, or we'll start getting like feedback and echoes and everything.
Okay.
How you doing today?
I'm okay. And remember, I said the Lego City Advent Calendar was out of stock?
Yes.
Well, I went to the store today, and it was in stock again.
There you go. Nice. Hey, good morning, Despicable Lego. No, that's great. I'm glad you. I mean, I figured they probably restock it. Sorry, Bricks. I'm just kind of finishing up the chat here. I just want to make sure I see what everybody's saying. I don't want to miss anybody's questions or comments or.
Okay.
Oh, got it. Okay. All right. I'm coming, Doc. Yep, there it is. All right. All right, Doc, yours is on the way. BFAB, Ingrid, Titanium. Good morning, Titanium. How are you today? If you guys want an invite, let me know. Or if anybody new, if they feel like coming on here and chatting or whatnot, let me know and I'll send you an invite. Sorry, I'm just trying to pull this up on my phone so I can read the comments a little bit easier. There we go. All right. So you got to start working on that calendar now?
Yes. I mean, I've opened already the first gift. So.
Okay. What is that? Was it a plow?
It's the snows.
Nice. Hey, Collecting Bricks, how you doing? Morning. Thanks for stopping by.
And today I'm going to be building this. I've also got this in shop. I paid, I think, €6 for this.
Okay. Yeah, that's them spinning things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ninjago's always got good prices on their stuff.
I mean, it is like last year stuff, so it was on clearance.
Yeah, I can't buy any more Legos for a little while.
I mean, you have enough, like the treehouse and the Batmobile.
I was gonna say, watch that. You can never have enough Lego.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I dropped. Goodness, between the Batmobile and I bought that treehouse. Yeah, I've dropped plenty of money in the last week, so I gotta wait a little while before I get some more. Unless, of course, I see some that's really, really cheap.
Yeah.
So how you doing, Brick Bro?
And Brick Hive, is this stream for kids or not for kids?
Well, I didn't make it for kids.
Oh, okay.
And look. My whole thing is I don't care. I don't care who comes on here. It's not like there's anything vulgar or nothing like that. The only thing I always want to make sure is if you're under 13, that your parents are okay with you being on here. That's my only stipulation. So yeah. As long as that's okay, I don't mind. I'm not worried about the whole.
Scissors carefully, kids.
Right on. Oh, there's Doc. Morning, Doc.
Yeah, good morning, Brickhead.
Look at you all bundled up. You cold?
It's 20 degrees outside.
Don't you live in California?
No, I live in Seattle.
Oh, never mind. It's like, yeah, okay, it's cold up there.
Yeah, brr. Especially with climate change. Normally it'd be like 45, 50 degrees and raining, but we're dry all the time now. There's hardly any rain, so, Yeah, no rain, clear skies up north. Oh, burr.
I never thought about that with the whole climate change thing going on because, yeah, Seattle is known for rain. It's like supposedly like I'd heard it was like the most depressing state in the United States because of all the rain.
Yeah, well, it used to back in the day, back in the 1980s, it would start to rain around October, right around the Halloween, and then it would keep on raining all the way until May. And then when May came, the skies were gray. There was no sunshine, but it wasn't raining. The skies were gray. And then as soon as July hit, it was clear skies for the entire summer. That was the hidden secret of Seattle, is that the entire summer was sunny.
That is wild.
And then all of a sudden, boom, the rains come back, and then the entire winter. So yeah, during the shortest time of the year when it's dark all the time, it's raining all the time. So yeah, and I do mean all the time.
Well,
24 hours a day, never let up. So we'd go places and it'd be what people called raining, and we'd be walking around in shorts and t-shirts going like, this is not rain.
Yeah, and then, something I tell people a lot is I feel like if you're really above the age of 25 or so, maybe a little bit older, you can't deny you've seen the effect of climate change. Because I always tell people about when I was growing up, I remember we had a normal winter, then we have spring, then we have a summer, and then we have a fall. Like, you'd have seasons. Now it's like it almost skips spring. You go straight to a hot summer.
Yep.
I don't know what's of a fall yet. And then winter it's I don't know, it's all messed up. It's not
I know. Well, and then since it's super cold, even though it shouldn't be as cold as it is, that people are all like, global warming, check it out. It's like,
I know, it's like, no,
climate change,
climate
moron,
change. Climate and weather are two totally different things.
So go ahead and deny all you want until your grandkids, are living underground with the rest of humanity because you did nothing.
Right. Hey, B-Fab.
Hey.
Oh, B-Fab, you've got to go see a doctor.
Oh, I did. Yesterday, I called 911 for myself at work, and I was at the hospital yesterday.
Oh, good.
Crap, dude, what's wrong?
So I was having trouble breathing yesterday. So I was working, and then all of a sudden, I'm like, I can't breathe. So I started freaking out, and I kept working, though, because my boss was like, stop faking it, you're lying. And then I'm like, guys, I'm walking out right now. I'm going to drive myself to the emergency room. And I got in my car, and I tried to, like, take a breath, and, like, my chest was, like, so tight and hurting. So I'm like, screw this. I called 911, had an ambulance drive me to the hospital. And at first I thought I was, like, first they gave me, like, I think it's called a ventilator. What is it called? Shoot. One of those things that you put in your mouth and you breathe in it. I totally don't know the name.
Yeah. Inhaler?
Yeah. Well, it's for people with asthma. So, yeah, maybe an inhaler.
A ventilator. They're letting you breathe.
Yeah. And so... and then they gave me something that like opened up my lungs and stuff, which helps. So now that I can breathe, like I'm like, what's going on? At first, they thought I had like mold in my lungs. Like the lady walked in the room at like 2 a.m. She's like, we think you have like mold in your lungs, so you're gonna have to stay a few days. Then 2 hours later, they walked in. They're like, yeah, you're good. We looked at your X-ray. It doesn't seem like you have mold on your lungs. Looks like you might have had an asthma attack. We don't exactly know if you have asthma, but they gave me like the stuff that you have for people who have asthma, and now I can breathe fine. I mean, I'm going to still cough. Like, my throat's still kind of itchy and stuff, but, like, I can actually breathe. But it was the scariest thing ever yesterday when you just, like, can't breathe. Like, you're trying to gasp for air and you just can't.
Yeah. See, I've had moments like that, but that's because I smoked for 20-some years, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once in a while, I'd have, like, those moments where I couldn't breathe that good. And it's scary. I mean, when you can't breathe, yeah, that's a scary feeling. Do you think it might have been, like, allergies or something? B-Fab?
I mean, I feel like
sometimes that'll make it so you can't really breathe good either.
Yeah, I feel like it was a mix of like working really hard yesterday, but I moved everything into the new place yesterday, and I've had this bad cough for like the last 4 months. So I feel like that maybe might have like pushed it a little bit too hard. But yeah, that was like too scary for me because I'm like, let me drive there. Tried and then like my throat got like so tight. I'm like, yeah, I can't do this. And the steroids that they gave me really helped like open up my throat. So now that I can breathe properly. Right. I mean, my throat's still sore and everything, and they gave me a bunch of medication, but, like, that was scary, so.
Wow. No, man.
I was sick this
week. Yeah, that's
so.
dangerous stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm alive.
Moving and everything, too? Goodness gracious.
Sorry?
I said on top of you moving and everything, man, you're having a rough couple weeks, brother.
I know, but the great thing is I have today off, and I have a doctor's note, so my boss can't do anything about it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Hey, Hive, have you sent an invite to TJ?
Yes. Yep. I just sent it a minute ago.
Okay.
I just didn't want to cut brother off.
I know. It's just like he's got to see a doctor sooner. I've been, arguing with him forever. It's just like, dang it,
some lady told me this guy almost died. Like, she's like, oh yeah, it seemed all fine on his X-ray, and like he did check in for a week or two, and he almost died. I'm like, oh, thanks for telling me that.
My wife,
that was a cautionary tale. They were telling you, BFAB. They were like, yo, don't neglect your health.
Yeah, she was really hot. So
Titanium. My wife died from strep throat. Crazy stuff. Hey, Bounty. So I'm gonna send you an invite, but like I said, since you're the last one to come on, I'm gonna have you get off when Greg from London Bridge Bricks comes on, because I promised him a seat when he was ready. So.
Well,
I don't want you to take it personally or anything, okay?
Yeah, we got to see Greg because he's actually going to finish the Batmobile.
Well, and I mean, I know Greg, he's probably not going to be able to stay very long, so you'd be able to jump back on Bounty. Yeah, he should be hopping around here. I don't know, maybe within the next half hour or so.
Right, and you can always boot me too. Don't worry about that. Is Bricks in Lithuania actually in Lithuania?
Yeah.
Yes, I live in Lithuania, so.
So where is that? Where's that exactly?
It's in Europe.
I know. Between which other countries?
Do you know Latvia?
No. How about some famous countries?
Belarus.
Belarus, yeah. Okay. Oh, you're like in that
Poland.
general. You're in that general.
Poland.
Okay, yeah. Poland's famous. Yeah. Okay. I get the general idea where you at.
It's above Belarus and Poland. So.
You got snow?
No.
Not yet?
Actually, we've got a little bit of snow yesterday, so.
So you get snow every year?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we live in a really, like.
The mountains?
No, we don't have mountains. We live in a good zone where we have a, like, not cold, but not really cold winter and a hot summer, so.
Oh, okay. So you sometimes get snow.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have snow every day in winter, but we definitely get snow every year.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm hearing crazy feedback or something.
Yeah, if anybody's got YouTube on, turn it down.
I'm on mute, though. I'm stuffing my face quickly, so.
Another cake? Are you at the new place now, BFAB? Or are you still at the old place?
I'm finally moved into my new room. It's humongous.
All right.
Good. So at least there's a little silver lining and all that, huh?
Yes, but I'm still dying. That was me trying to laugh, but, I started coughing.
Is that a new figure?
Like that Zane from Lego Ninjago
Legacy.
Legacy.
Okay.
From this set. I'm actually building it right now.
Are you excited for the new Ninjago line that's coming out?
Yeah, I mean, I really want to get some of the Legacy stuff, and I really want to get the arcade pods.
Yeah. Did you see BFAB's video about the new stuff? He's a new guy. He's a news guy. BFAB is. He leaks everything.
Hey, how do you put a link in the chat?
Wow, Doc is promoting me. Thank you, Doc. Do you like promoting people, Doc?
No, I just like promoting people that got quality content. That's all.
Yeah, I made it. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that and you're cool,
Wait, that should be it. I think that's it, Bounty. I'm not sure if that works or not.
Well, if you click on the share, whatever, you can copy to clipboard, and then just because you're the host, if you paste it into the chat, it'll actually be a live link. If anybody else it won't be a live link because we're not allowed to,
right.
spam your chat with links.
Let me see if this will work then. I think it's the same one I just put in. I'm not sure.
Is TJ building something?
Yeah.
No, I'm just looking through figs. This is my ninja.
He's building the
fig.
ultimate BFAB. Oh.
And then what was that jar you held up?
Oh yeah, what was that jar?
Oh, that's jelly beans.
Oh, I thought it was some kind of brick.
I thought it was that money. Disappointed. We thought you were gonna all buy us a bunch of Lego sets with your, millions of dollars.
All right, so Bounty, that link should work that I put in the chat.
Yeah. If you're on mobile, be prepared for bugs. That's
I'm using mobile right now, and it's working sweet like sugar. So
that's because you got Cadillac style phone.
Oh, good point.
Yeah, us people out in the hood,
All right, so 101's asking if you could join the stream. All right, 101, I don't mind, but Bounty asked first, and there's only one spot left. So,
but Bounty can join now. So
yeah, that's up to Bounty. If Bounty says it's okay, by all means, hop right in.
There's a new exclusive thing to join Brick High stream. You got to send them $1,000. So, Brick High, feel free to link your PayPal.
All right, I'm glad I got in early. Dang.
You made it before you started charging.
Exactly. Of course, as long as he doesn't start grandfathering in the charges or whatever, we're good.
Oh man, yeah, my content ain't that good, man.
Yeah, but your streams. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh shoot, I listened. Yes, no, your content is good, but your streams are like amazing. So,
well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. It's really, I think, really only amazing because all of you. Obviously, if you guys weren't here, it'd just be a boring chat.
I don't think so. I still feel like you hold your own very well. So
it'd be like the beginning of the stream where he was trying to keep it. He's like, "Oh my god, the chat's just going crazy. I can't lift a single brick. Dang it! Stop chatting, people."
I feel like some people have great personalities for streaming. In this case, you are one of them. So
yeah, thanks, man. Did I just see donuts?
Donut holes, yeah.
donuts.
Oh,
are you trying to make me hungry or something? Come on.
Me want donuts.
do they make those vegan style, BFAB?
I mean, they probably make everything vegan. I mean, the vegans eat the nasty things. Like, hey, I made this donut made out of dirt, but it's vegan, okay?
Yeah, candy corn. Yum, 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 yum. Old school.
You either love that or hate it.
Exactly. It's hard to find sometimes too.
So collecting, is that your breakfast, Titanium?
No, I already had breakfast. I had cereal and an apple. This is just the continuation.
Was it one of those crunchy sweet cereals, Captain Crunch style or whatever?
It was Life cereal.
Life cereal, okay. Well, a little bit more healthy. Some fiber in there at least.
I had breakfast like 12 hours ago. Not 12, like 10 hours ago. So.
Hey, so Bounty said he's not going to be able to join the stream, at least right now. So you want to hop in until Greg from London Bridge gets here. Be my guest.
What time is it in Lithuania?
It's 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay.
Goodness, it's almost time for dinner over there.
Yeah, it's just barely past 7 a.m. here.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's something else, too. I really appreciate, especially everybody that's more west of me. I appreciate you guys being here because I know it's early where you guys are.
It's only 9 a.m. for me, plus I don't have a life.
Yeah,
so.
same here.
I never have had a life. That makes sense now. Finally adding up.
That's so funny, man. Huh.
Is everybody getting that Mandalorian pack? I feel like I need to.
Yeah, I think we can say hack.
Man, I want to hear that ATST now.
Yeah, I know, because that one has the real Mandalorian in it.
Right. Well, I wasn't really I wanted it, but I didn't want to buy the whole, because I already have an ATST. I didn't want to buy it just for the Mandalorian figure, but I don't know.
It's got red legs. It's got red legs.
I was going to say, I think I kind of want to know.
And then it has the girl in it, too. The girl that's going to...
Oh, that's right.
I feel like she's going to become his apprentice or something.
I'm really wondering about that but then again, I thought IG-11 was going to, tag along and stuff, be part of the group. But
be part of the team? Yeah, no.
Yeah, we saw what happened with that.
Well, he wanted to kill the baby, so.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah, Mandalorian is not evil,
Right.
I mean, everyone's speaking about Mandalorian, and I'm just like, what? I didn't watch the Mandalorian because I don't have Disney Plus, so.
Oh,
yeah. It all started back in 1977.
Yeah. Everybody see episode 4?
Yeah.
Well, actually, what's even crazier is I think that Jon Favreau really pulled that character from what was it? The Star Wars special. I think it was a Christmas special that had the short animated short. And I think it was called The Mandalorian. I can't remember.
Yeah, he used the gun from it.
Yeah, I know, because
And-
I sure saw that gun.
And then that one, and the very first episode, that frog guy or whatever, his first prisoner, he mentions Light Day, which is straight from, that's what the whole Christmas special was about, the Wookiee Light Day. So it's like, it's all canon now, people. That special is canon.
Hello, Brick
Hey, guys.
Studio.
Hey, Brick Studios.
Hey.
All right. I'm sorry. Yeah, everybody, we got to stop talking about Mandalorian. We don't want to spoil anything.
No. Well, let's just discuss the spoiler-ish kind of issue, and people getting all upset about it, going, "Why are people, spoiling it?" It's like that. There's a difference between, like, say, a movie that there's nothing that's following it, so we can hold off for 3 months and not spoiler it. Right. Whereas the Mandalorian, because it's coming out, if the Mandalorian had binged it all at one time, people wouldn't be spoiling it. But because it's a weekly episodic thing, it's a water cooler issue. And so you have to discuss what happened in this issue before the next one comes out. And so that's why people are talking about it. I know it's making people mad, but if it wasn't a weekly kind of a thing and it just dumped the whole thing, and then we could wait until season 2, people might be a little more zip the lip. But
I have an idea. Collecting could just cover ears and go, no, I can't hear anything.
But I'm sitting there at work, and I've watched The Mandalorian. My buddies watched it. We're gonna want to talk about it before the next episode airs, and so that's why they're talking about it on TV. That's why people are talking about it.
You know what I should do? I should start a stream occasionally that's just a spoiler stream. Like we can talk about that. Like we could have a Mandalorian stream, like once a week or after every episode or something, and then we could talk about it and put our ideas out there, or theories, or
exactly.
There's a lot going on in the show, but a lot of it's very subtle.
Yeah, I watch each episode at least 3 times just so absorb it all. But the thing that drives me the most crazy is everything's an Easter egg. Just stop it. That's just part of the Star Wars universe. It's not an Easter egg.
But I've said it once, I'll say it again, and this isn't a spoiler thing, but to me, it is everything Star Wars should be. I mean, it's so wonderful. It's because it's new characters, but it's still very much got that Star Wars feel to it. Not even counting the Easter eggs. Yeah, I'm just hoping that Lego set is a spoiler. Yeah, it is.
The 2 of them taking on, it's just gonna be cool. That's just gonna be cool.
So yeah, gotta be careful because collecting's gonna fight everybody if we keep talking about it.
No, well, I'm just talking about the the spoilerish nature and the Lego set that has been revealed. So I'm not like And Jimmy Kimmel talked about the big spoiler the very first day it happened, like 2 hours after the show. He's like,
Look, I mean, unless you stay off the internet, that one was almost unavoidable now.
I mean, like if you want to watch a really popular movie, you cannot. If you're using internet, you cannot really avoid spoilers because, like, when the Avengers Infinity War came out, I actually didn't watch it until now. Like when the Infinity War came out, immediately the same day I knew that the Iron Man was killed.
Oh, dang.
I'm just kidding.
It's simple to avoid spoilers. Just get rid of all your friends that tell spoilers. Like, execute them. You're good. So.
Hey, what do you got there, Titanium? Hold on a second.
Like 5 months after the. What is that?
So this is a custom villain I made. If any of you have heard of the Beware the Batman animated show,
is that Phantasm?
It's Anarchy. He's got the wrong.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he's got the wrong hood and cape, but I'm gonna get white for both the hood and cape eventually.
What's that face?
That was just something. It's a clone pilot face.
Nice.
That I just found. So.
Hey, what's up, G Bricks? How you doing? Good morning. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, and then Gailagate too doesn't want to be spoiled. Sorry.
Yeah, so I can't remember if it was Infinity War or Endgame. It was one of those movies, and my buddy, he literally stayed off the internet for like weeks.
Oh, sorry, I said in Infinity War, it's actually an Endgame, so
Let me correct my spoiler.
yeah.
Make sure you guys spoil the correct movie.
I saw Infinity War, but I still didn't see the Endgame, so
Oh, you haven't seen the game?
no.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
just spoiled it for yourself, buddy.
Well, she said that in the
I
very
mean, I
first.
saw so many spoilers because you can't avoid them if you're using internet.
Yep.
Yeah, see, spoilers never bother me. You know, I was talking about this last night. You know, I'm one of those people that read like the last page of a book first. I like. Sometimes I even like knowing spoilers because it means I can pay attention to the movie a little bit better when I go see it. Because since I already know this is going to happen, that means I can focus on stuff around. You know, because sometimes in movies there's so much going on. Hey, what's up, Ninja? He says he has never seen Infinity War. Who dies?
Brother Ninja, what's going on? Sorry. Let me try to say hi.
But I mean, what I don't like about the most of the movies, like have the same plan. Maybe when two main characters don't know each other, then they get to know each other, then they have a conflict, and then they go back together, and then the happy ending. Like that's the.
I feel like that's all movies. Yes.
Yeah, I agree, Bricks. Movies are getting very predictable.
Yeah.
That's why I really like a movie that's got a crazy twist or a really interesting concept.
Yeah. I mean, like you watch a movie and you are watching it for the first time and you're seeing those two like friends just chatting and getting more like friends, and then you think, oh, they're going to.
Did you watch some of the Beyond the Brick stuff yesterday, Brick Hive?
Talking about the stream?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually I sent him an email, but I just figured I sent mine way too late. Yeah, they never got back to me about it. So, but I popped in and on the chat here and there, like throughout the day and night.
They dropped the link in the chat. You could just click on it.
Oh. Huh.
I kept.
Oh, and I just finished my build.
Trying to join in when people kept believing, so I could get in real quick.
Yeah, I didn't even realize because I don't know. I just assumed that they had like a whole list, like time slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I thought it was, just time slots. That's why you had to send in your email and stuff like that. So
I was triggered when Josh took me out. I started crying. I was in there for like 10 minutes. He was like, "Yeah, you're not showing anything. You get out of there." I'm like, "Aw." I was about to say I should start my own stream. I would have got the same amount of views.
yeah, I know. Greg said he was in there for a while too, but he was there, I think. Well, it was late at night here, so it must have been early morning where he was at.
Yeah, I was on with Greg for London Bridge Bricks for a few minutes until I got dragged away.
I was just confused. This is no shade at Beyond the Brick because what they did was amazing. But I was confused of why there's only like 44 to 60 people on average. I'm like, guys, come on, get some more support, Yeah,
I mean, again, and I didn't mean to be condescending about it or anything or nothing like that. But yeah, I thought a lot more people would be watching. I mean, don't get me wrong.
I don't think they advertised enough.
Yeah.
because here's the thing. If I were to do a stream, I've done streams where I've got really controversial and angry. Right, I feel like if it's for something important, and I've clocked 65, 67 people at once, and I'm way smaller than them. But that being said, on my average, I think my average streams will usually get out to about like 35 people. But think about it, if you're compared to like what they were getting, like the 44 to like 60 people on average.
Right.
And I clock, let's say at tops I get like 35 people. They're like 600,000, I think almost, and I'm only 6,000. So it's all about your audience. I feel like their audience are usually like. Probably like a bunch of like older men that just like watching like convention interviews, and that's no shade. I'm just saying I feel like a lot of people don't really understand the live streaming aspect of things. So
I think Doc's right too. I think that they didn't advertise well enough because I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, a lot of the community people. Yep.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's not like if I don't know about it, it's not happening. I don't have my ear to that well, but I mean, I'm in the Lego community. I'm on here a lot, so it's just like I said. But I didn't hear anybody say anything about it until Greg had mentioned it.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, but you're right. You're right too, PFAB. Maybe it is because they only do really like a certain type of videos. I mean, I've seen them build stuff and review stuff, but yeah, they're known for interviews. Oh, and collecting does bring up a good point. Black Friday. So
you see her other comment.
Yeah. PFAB throwing some shade.
I just finished my build.
Do you like it?
A quote unquote douche. Yesterday I said something that wasn't meant to sound douchey, but I totally did. So when I was on their stream, they're like, "There's BFAB," and then he said something like, "All these new people." I'm like, "Oh, everybody knows who I am," and I wasn't trying to sound like that. I was saying like, "I'm not new," and oh my goodness, it became like awkward. I'm like, "Oh my goodness, they think I'm being douchey."
Yeah, sometimes I feel like I sound douchey all the time, and I don't mean to be.
Well, I was just trying to say like he said there's a new people, and I'm like I was trying to say, "Hey, I'm not new." And I was just like saying, "Oh yeah, everybody here knows who I am." I mean, there's a lot of people that knew who I was, but I said, "Oh yeah, everybody knows who I am. I'm not new." And then I'm like, I just felt like the awkwardness, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, people think I'm sounding like cocky right now." So.
BFAB flexing again.
Classic BFAB.
Yeah, see, it backfired at me, but I was trying to say, "Hey, no, these guys know who I am, but not new," and it just came off as me just sounding like a jerk.
Anybody that's back you long enough, PFAB, knows that's not true, except for collecting.
Yeah, collecting's a horrible person. No, I mean, collecting, you're nice, so nice.
Yeah, collecting knows him better than the rest of us. That's why she says what she says.
I should have done a counter hit inside stream.
Yeah, we're all waiting for that stream.
It's coming soon. I moved it now. So.
I know. I can't wait.
When I was on there yesterday, if you rewind it on Facebook, it's kind of funny. But when I was on that live stream yesterday, my coworker walked in and he's like, "Get back to work." I'm like, and if you rewind it, you can partly hear my coworker.
Yeah, every once in a while, I'll pull up somebody's stream at work, but I gotta have the volume down, so I don't really usually say anything because I don't want anybody to say something to me and then me act like it looks like I'm ignoring them.
Yeah.
Collecting says you guys don't even know the half of it.
So collecting says that hidden side stream is never going to happen.
Yeah. We will get the hidden side stream when Trump starts caring about poor people. Well, that ain't gonna happen.
Never.
He doesn't even understand poor people, let alone care about them.
They're a figment of his imagination. It's like, you guys are lying to me and there's no such thing.
To me, it's weird because sometimes I wonder if Trump is a very good example of what it's like if you're not raised well, Like, wonder would he have been different if he had like a caring family that wasn't just about money, Well,
maybe he wouldn't be president now.
I always tell people, man, if he didn't have his dad's money when he first started as a young kid or whatever, he'd be selling like fake Rolexes on the street corner in New York.
I mean, you're probably right.
He looks like the perfect con man, dude.
I mean, you're kind of right. I conned everybody that I know. Okay. I mean, fine. You win. Okay.
I'm the best con man.
Is Trump here?
This is actually the knockoff Trump. Okay. I'm actually from China. Okay.
Yeah, we got some fake news going on here. So Ninja says, "Oh no, collecting. So just have to build my set then." Yeah.
We'll have to have our own hidden side stream like I did, Ninja.
Oh no, they're gonna take over the hidden side stream. Okay. This is horrible news. It's horrible. Okay.
Oh goodness. Yeah, usually I don't bring up politics in the stream, but sometimes it's hard not to make fun of that dude.
Well, he puts his own foot in his own mouth every day. It's just like, whatever.
Okay, don't judge me because I like to taste my own food, okay?
Look, that's the whole thing I try and tell people, because I know people on both sides of the aisle. I have friends across the whole political spectrum. But I tell people, man, even if you like him or you believe in his word or whatever his philosophy or whatever the hell you want to call it, like, you cannot deny that guy is an idiot, man. Like, he's not the intelligence of like a first grader. I mean, you can't listen to the guy and not be truthful with yourself and not admit that, dude.
Yeah, he's that kid back in the day that would be like, fine, I'm taking my basketball and I'm going home. If it can't be my way, we are not playing.
Okay, I am the ultimate creator of basketball, okay? I made all the rules, so yes, it is my way, okay?
Best basketball ever.
Collecting says that Greg is too civilized to join this stream.
No, he'll be here soon. He's gonna civilize all of us here soon.
He'll rein us in. It'll be like, dang it, thanks, Greg.
Why is that illegal roasting us, okay? That illegal is roasting us, okay?
Oh, what's up with that pants? Boy, everybody like stopping in on the live streams when they're at work.
Hey, Brick Bunnies, I hear alligator's delicious too, so you know.
Hey, Brick Bunnies.
You guys better hope you don't get eaten by the alligators, okay?
Actually, I've eaten gator before.
It's supposed to be good.
It is. It's actually pretty good. I ate it down in Florida. There's this place in Key West called Iguana Cafe, and they serve there.
Did you see what Ingrid Wynn says? She says, so how's the weather? We don't want them, you know, they're listening. They're listening, people.
Let's see here. Clay says I'm more legal than your mother, B-Fab.
I mean, you're right, though. He's actually right. So, good point.
So this is B-Fab, like the principal in South Park. Okay. That was the guidance counselor, Ninja, Mr.
Oh man, what was his name?
Was it Mr. Mackey? Was it Mr. Mackey? No.
Yes, I thought. Yeah, Mr. Mackey.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So just stop doing it. Okay.
Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, I really enjoy these streams, man. You guys always cheer me up.
We're trying to wake you up.
Yeah. Well, the coffee. Actually, I got to go get another cup here in a minute, but
because you got to catch up to London Bridge, or did you get extra time on Hoosier stream?
Actually, I was bad, man. I stayed up way later than I should have last night working on it. I couldn't stop, man. It was so much fun. Like, I couldn't stop. I was up till like 1 o'clock building this thing.
It's like that Technic frame was just like, bleh, and then it was finally, once it started finally coming together, like, oh, check that out. Wow, what? No way. You put those pieces in and it makes a what shape? Get the, what? You know?
Right? And it's crazy. Even though I'm enjoying this build, I really want it done. I want to see what it looks like when it's done.
I'm actually very disappointed in you, sir. Yeah. You should have got the Trumpmobile. That is so much better.
Does he have one?
I have a Trumpmobile. He should get one too, okay?
I mean, I know the Pope has a Pope-mobile. I mean, you know, Trump just has a standard presidential limousine.
Are you hating on the Trumpmobile? Are you saying it's a fake conspiracy?
Yeah, because I've never seen it. Because Trump would drive it. If Trump had a machine like that, he'd be showing it off. This is Trump.
Oh, that's what you would think, but it's so secretive.
Like silly question, but
it'd be gold-plated.
Never actually had to drive before.
Oh, I drive all the time.
Golf carts. What are you talking about? Golf cart. Okay? You've driven a golf cart. I've seen Trump drive a golf cart before.
I am the world's best driver, okay?
Yeah, well, you know, what else does he need to drive? He's got a driver to drive him anywhere else.
You think that, okay? That's just
he's too busy, you know, he's doing business deals in the back. He don't have time to be driving.
Oh, I can't.
He's on the phone talking to people, you know.
I am Trump, Mr. Puppet, okay?
Yelling at Ivana, you know.
Are you hating on me?
Oh, look at Flash says, "Let's make Lego great again."
Exactly.
Amen,
Telling
brother
Junior
Flash.
what a moron he is, while he's driving somewhere, surrounded by his family of yes men,
So, look, I kind of would like to move this to Friday nights, but isn't somebody already doing something Friday
Yeah,
night?
there is a Friday Night
Yeah.
Bricks. Yeah. Who's
I
your? Or
actually
not
like
Hoosier.
the early
Hope
stream. It's
Castle.
so fun.
Unless they
Reed
did
does
like a late night.
Yeah, after. But sometimes Reed goes for like 6 hours, so you never know how long Friday Night Lego will be.
Yeah, and then I'd have to think of a whole new name. It wouldn't be Good Morning anymore. Well, maybe I guess technically if it was like at 1 o'clock in the morning or something, it'd be Good Morning.
Yeah, but you're filling a niche here on Sunday morning, so
Yeah, I know. I just I feel bad sometimes people get up early to come over.
So
But it is
Don't
weird.
listen
Like,
to Collecting. He is very slow, okay? Don't take your advice.
What's that?
so so
You mean
Flash
Trump
fan.
Fab? Okay. I just said don't listen to Collecting. She's very, very slow, okay?
So Flashpan says, let's make Lego great again.
yeah.
That's what we do every day.
You got to do what they were doing last night on Beyond the Brick. They'd kick somebody out of the stream and go, "Don't worry, you can keep on watching."
So they did that to me, and I actually didn't keep watching. I went to watching Barney or something like that. I think it's Barney. Maybe it's Barney. I don't know.
That's great, man.
They did it a couple of times. They're like, "Sorry, but don't worry, you can keep on watching."
Like, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's right.
I felt like an immigrant. They were kicking me out, okay?
Yeah, the other funny bit was when they kicked Brick Ninja out. They thought he was creating some sort of crazy echo thing, and it wasn't him. He disconnected, reconnected, disconnected, reconnected. Josh was like,
What time was that? How far along the stream were they?
I can't remember. It was early morning. It was early morning.
I could see it going crazy.
Yeah, it was somebody else. It was funny.
I watched them in the beginning, the middle, a little after the middle, but I never saw them right towards the end, so I didn't see how they looked or anything.
Yeah,
it wasn't that good. BFAB wasn't in there for long, so it was horrible.
Okay, yeah. They just looked very tired, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin had to leave at the last 2 hours. He had to go drive his kid somewhere, so he had to wake up.
Kevin is weak, okay? Very, very weak.
I know Mr. Hinkle was tired.
Yeah, he posted the final pic on Instagram. Hey, Chad's Brick Hobbies here. Hey, Chad.
Hey, Chad, what's happening? Says, the chat went up. I didn't see what he said.
Yeah, Eric is not here, so I'm not gonna do the hi, Chad. The long Chad.
I woke up and got stung by the hive.
And is the Brick Burl that Lego Hobbit guy from the ancient days? Or am I mixing him up with somebody else?
Yeah, you are missing. Lego Hobbit's still around. He just uses his real name instead, so now they're.
It's Thomas Ogalingalingaling or something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bro. Hello, Eric's World. How are you?
The Eric of Eric's World?
He says, BFAB, did you make it out to your old place?
Now B5's gone.
Oh, shoot. Where'd BFAB go?
He saw Eric was here. He was like, I'm gone, out.
Sorry, BFAB. I didn't know you popped out, man.
I was about to say, like, oh, hey, Eric, and I looked at the chat. I'm using it on my phone, and then it exited me out. So.
I was expecting
Hello,
to hear
Eric.
a
I'm
beep, and then
surprised you actually made it. I am, like, mind blown, okay?
Yeah, that's Trump fab.
That's actually Trump, the Christian version, okay?
That's a brother from another Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah, brother from another Trump. Yeah.
Let's see. What is it? Hello, Eric. Hi, Bricks. Alligator. The Trump team had taken him out.
No, they can never take me out.
be known as the Trump team. I don't know if I want that on my shoulders, man.
Oh, it's okay, Hive. You can be a part of the Trump team. I will let you in because I feel bad for you, okay?
The greatest team ever.
Great job. I'm glad you're very happy about it, okay? I'll get you a t-shirt very soon. It'll say Trump team. It'll show my face on there.
Man, I feel like I can actually get in this Batmobile.
The Batmobile is a very flattering looking vehicle.
So does the windshield slide forward open like it did in the movie?
Yep.
Oh.
I'm very excited to get to that part.
What about that grappling thing it had underneath it so it could stick to the wall?
Yeah, I don't know, but I think it does because Greg was telling me something about a grappling hook, but I don't know. He might have been talking about on the side here.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was the Gatling gun that pops out.
Hook right here. But
yeah, those are the guns, remember, that he used to shoot that straight line to open up that door.
Well, also
sliding roll door.
I remember that. Because the hook was pretty interesting because the way he turned because the car's so long. I don't know if they'd make those turns because it'd be too wide.
Well, not with that. That's why you have that, harpoon system, so it would shoot out to the side building, and you wouldn't slide too far. You could make the turn. T-Fab.
What?
Instead of beef
no.
fat.
Yeah,
from another Trump, it becomes beef fat.
That is a beautiful thing. It is beautiful to become fat. Okay.
T-Fab.
I am down with that. Okay. Great name. Okay.
Well, Brick Ninja tried to, fix it the other way and have it be T-Fab. Instead
I like
of beef
either
fat.
of them. They sound great in my opinion. Okay.
Well, as long as I don't turn into Trump Hive, I'm all right.
No, you will always turn into Trump. Okay. You already look like Trump. Okay.
I didn't realize I was that orange.
Well, beef fat is he's been spray tanning.
We are all orange in our own way. Okay. Look into your soul. It's orange. Look into your heart. It's orange. It's just all orange.
Let's see here. Eric isn't that cold. I hope you feel better, Eric. That sucks being sick, man. Actually, a lot of people are sick lately. Fab was just barely sick.
Yes, I was in the hospital with the best care ever. Okay.
Chad says, "I wish my car had that hook when I am late for work." I agree. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be something else.
Spray tans are horrible. I quit those decades ago. I'm still orange now.
Permanently tanned. Stained, I should say.
I recommend the tanning beds. I heard they cause cancer, but whatever, okay? Cancer is a conspiracy, okay?
That's fake news, man.
Yes. Thank you, Brick Hive. I appreciate you, supporting your local Trump.
Your local Trump. Chad says that Brick Hive's been spray tanning.
I do my best. I got to keep up that image, Actually, I'm pretty white.
What was the last set everybody built?
The last set I built was the wall, okay? It had a lot of pieces. I can't even count.
Did you like that set though, Lithuania?
I mean, I wouldn't buy this for full price, but for €6, I mean, it's a good build.
And you have a lot of Ninjago?
I actually am a fan of Ninjago, but not the new seasons, but the older ones. So.
Trump loves Ninjago. I turn around, I whip, I spin, I do whatever they say to do.
Ninja Trump.
Are you a bigger Ninjago fan than Titanium J?
Oh, I am the biggest fan ever, okay?
You're huge.
I'm huge, ginormous.
I don't know, man. Titanium's a really big Ninjago fan.
Oh, Titanium J has nothing on me, okay? Nothing.
And how many Ninjago sets do you have?
Well, Trump has everything. I own you, Titanium J, okay? I own you.
I'm glad you're feeling better, BFAB.
I am. I don't know how I can keep up this voice before.
I don't want you to hurt your voice, man. Let's see. Ninja says stained bronze. You know, speaking of Taylor, I don't know why I thought of this scene from this movie called Grandma's Boy. I don't know if anybody's ever seen it.
No, I've never heard of it.
It's I don't even want to get into it, man, but it's a really funny scene, though.
Like family stream, family friendly stream.
Friendly at all. Oh, you're back, 101. Hello. Ingrid says that wall, though.
Build it out of Lego.
Collecting says titanium doesn't have an ugly mug like you, BFAB.
Oh my goodness, you were just hating, girl, okay? I've seen your face. You kind of look like one of those, what are they called? Puffer fish? Okay. Calm down, puffer fish. Find your place.
At least he's in character.
Hey, Chad says the BFAB sitting Jenna is normal.
It's like, dang, you know who attacks ladies like it was nobody's business.
She looks like a puffer fish. Oh my goodness, she's like the puffer fish queen, okay?
Brick Ninja apparently has seen Grandma's Boy.
Brick Hat, you did a good job that you marked this stream as not for kids, so.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Exactly. They even know in Lithuania. Copa spreads, yeah.
Thing, you know, that's the whole thing, and the reason I'm not worried about all this FTC thing anymore, because even though, yes, a kid can be in the chat or on the video or whatever, but it's not made for kids. That's a ridiculous thing to say, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But anyways,
moving on.
Yeah. What about the Bricklink acquisition? That was like a trigger point last night on that 24-hour stream.
Yeah, I figured that was going to be a hot topic on that stream last night.
Well, I guess Kevin in some earlier stream just went crazy talking about it. So they all trying to trigger him the whole night long. Anybody knew that would pop in, they'd be like, hey, let's talk about
I recommend internet. If you have a problem, do not say it live because everybody will make it hard for you. So, okay.
Yeah, they'll make it way worse. But yeah.
Why is Trump crying?
I don't know. Don't hate you, green fellow.
I wasn't even talking about you.
It's okay. I won't deport you this time.
No, all right. Okay.
There's always next.
There was always next time. Yeah, all right.
Okay, I give it the Trump voice. I'm done.
So have you looked at shelves yet?
I have not yet, but very soon. Very soon. I'm coming to the BFAB room. That being said, this place already has so much shelving. It's crazy.
Those bricks are loud. Just saying.
I know, man. You know, sometimes in the stream when I'll open up a bag and, get all the Legos out, it reminds me of when you're trying to be quiet at night and someone's sleeping.
Yeah, every sound is amplified because there are no other sounds. So, any word from London Bridge?
No, not yet. But it's possible he might get tied up or something like that.
Yeah, because it's afternoon time for him.
Yeah. Yeah, because he told me this morning, right before I started it, that he'd probably be an hour, but you never know.
And you guys have streamed every Friday, Saturday, and now today too, right?
No. No, like the transatlantic streams that we do, like originally we were just going to do it once a month, but you know, occasionally it seems like we can do some more, but I don't know. It all depends on the time frame of when we want to do them and stuff. Because like yesterday was kind of rough for me because you know, I started at 9, and usually Saturday's the day like I can sleep in some.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting up early, you know, for work, and then getting up early. I mean, I didn't get up early for work, but because I didn't work Friday, but I did get up super early to go to the Lego store.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Black Friday.
So, but yeah, it's, you know, it's good times. I really like streaming with Greg a lot.
Yeah, the first time I saw him was when he was streaming with the other Greg during the 72-hour stream.
Yeah, I think he said that was like the first time he ever streamed.
Yeah. It almost seemed like it was the first time the other Greg streamed too, because he had a new computer, a new camera. Everything was going wonky on him. He hadn't tested anything.
Oh, yeah, that's always rough.
Yeah, it was fun.
But yeah, him and Paul, man, they're good dudes. Greg and I, you know, we really meshed together well, so.
Yeah. And I love his wrap up of the news every week.
Yeah. Yeah, they always remind me how much work goes into making the news.
No God, yeah.
And why I don't do it. Like, I don't even like give anybody like even quick news clips. Like, I talk about news with everybody after the news is already broke. Like, I just don't. I don't want to say I don't care because that's not the right word. It's just by the time I would talk about something, you know, everybody's already brought it up anyways.
Yeah.
Now my opinions are different. Like when I did my rant about the FTC and all that.
Yeah.
It's not like that news just broke when I put that video out. And like London Bridge Bricks, their news program is a little different because it's not like a quick snippet. Like it's an actual show and they recap everything that went over, you know, the whole month. So it's nice in case you missed something or maybe you heard about something but you didn't get the details or.
Right, or what you saw, the images weren't all that great.
Right. So yeah, I don't even bother with the news. It's a lot of work, man.
Well, especially if you want to be first, but you know, and unless you have a big following, they're not going to care what your opinion is, you know.
Right. Well, like BFAB, you put out quick snippets, like you know, like news clips that are. What's your average? Like, you know, a few minutes or something like that?
So my videos used to be about like 1 to 2 minutes, but like over the last like month, my videos have actually been like 2 to like 7 minutes now. So they're a little bit longer.
And some things I'll watch multiple news about it, you know?
Yeah, versions on it. Exactly.
Right. Because you might get a piece of information you didn't get from the other one. It just depends on what it is.
Yeah.
But, and then there's some, I feel there's some people that it's just like Brickset. I think it's Brickset, right? That always puts out like new stuff. I know it's on Instagram a lot. I think it's Brickset.
I mean, when some new comes out and then there's one first person that tells about it and all the other YouTubers watch his video and even if he made mistakes, they repeat them in their own video. So.
Yes.
I mean, it helps to be first. I realize, like, in life, when it comes to, like, news and stuff, being first does help you a lot with views. But I also realized recently, like, there's a Ninjago 2020, like, images. When those came out, my video came out 11 hours after Just Too Good, but I really didn't care to cover it at first. Mm-hmm. And my video now has, like, 12K views, and I did not see that coming, especially after dropping the video that long after.
Right. So. Yeah, it's weird how that works. And again, some things are just so interesting. You can watch it multiple times.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what it is, but
I feel like people are just I just feel like oh my God, I get to speak.
Say what? You're dying on it, brother. What's up?
I feel like people liked my video. Why it did really well was because people didn't like Just Too Good's like 1 minute video, and I actually did like a 7-minute video, I think it was. So like maybe people like me going in details on stuff sometimes.
Well, that's something about Just Too Good that I've noticed, and I don't want to say it's a bad thing because I don't know. It depends on what you want and what your viewers want, but his videos are quick, man.
Yeah,
like quick. Like he makes quick videos, and I'm not saying they all gotta be long, but
yeah.
The only time I see him put out anything that's even remotely long is when he does like his memes or show or episode or something along that lines. But usually, yeah, man, which I don't understand because, I mean, and look, I know it's not all about the money, but like in Just Too Good's case, where he can make good money, you would think that you would make longer videos.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like Ash and Flash, like all his videos are like 10 minutes because he can throw in a bunch of ads. So
right. Hey, Brick Studio, thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you later.
See you, Brick Studio.
101. Yes, you can join the stream. Go up in the chat. You'll see the link up there. Ingrid says, BFAB, we like to hear multiple opinions on the same set. Sometimes you catch some special printing or something. Brick Studio, you're welcome for being on. It's all good, brother. Yeah, I agree, Ingrid. Like I was just saying, it's a matter of all right, or even like set reviews. Like if I don't really do it as much anymore, but like when I would buy something or if I'd order something like on Lego.com and I was waiting for it, I'd watch multiple reviews on it just to kind of get every angle and everybody's opinion on it. And
I mean, I watch reviews before I buy the set, so.
Sometimes I do. It just depends.
Exactly.
Like I don't really
if I want it, I don't
anymore.
care what somebody reviews it.
Yeah, now don't get me wrong. If I really want something and I watch a review and they're like, "No, this is crap," or blah blah, I mean, that's not going to sway me. It might make me think a little bit about it, especially if it's somebody I respect their opinions about. But like, if somebody was like, "Man, this Batmobile sucks," I would have still bought it.
Yeah.
Like nobody was going to make me not buy that thing.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like for me, when it comes to reviews, I only watch the set watch the review if I'm undecided, or like if it's Just Too Good. I honestly don't watch anybody else's reviews other than Just Too Good because like Jang is like 30 minutes on one small set that doesn't need a 30-minute review. Just Too Good are just perfect. And he gets to the point. But other than that, I really don't find reviews as something that I find appealing. Just because like I look at a set now this day and age and go, I want it or I don't want it. I'm gonna buy it or I'm not gonna buy it. When I was a kid, though, like I love reviews. I'd sit there and watch reviews for hours, like 8 hours a day, just watching reviews because it's like I knew I couldn't afford the set, so I just wanted to see how it was. Now that I'm an adult and have a job, I could just buy basically what I want.
Well, I'm kind of curious, and this goes for everybody in the chat as well. What is everybody's favorite like Lego video to watch? I mean, do you like speed builds the best, reviews, live stream?
When I was younger, I really liked watching stop motions. And now I really like making stop motions, but I like my probably favorite videos are I don't know, maybe Lego hauls or I watch a lot of Brickitect and I just love their random videos of them. So
nice. I think mine might be the news and live streams.
Oh yeah, live streams are good.
I love watching other people's live streams. I hate hosting them because I feel like for a while I used to live stream every single day, and people really liked it. Like people would watch the live streams and interact, but then I just realized they're not for me. But I do love watching other people's live streams or joining them. They're really fun. So
Michael says he likes to watch Mail Time with Greg and Clark at Brickitect. Yeah, I like watching Brickitect a lot. They're I don't know. It's because I think it's just because Greg's a very optimistic, happy person. So, yeah, it's interesting to see what everybody likes the most.
What about TJ?
Yeah, I like I would say live streams and stop motion series are my favorite to watch.
Speaking of stop motion, I've been getting really close to starting to make those things.
I made one yesterday, so.
Do it, Brick Hive. Once it goes viral, that's when you're going to start making a lot of money. Like, I was friends with a YouTuber. I mean, him and I aren't friends anymore. But he has 170K subs, or he used to. He made a stop motion for a Hulk. It's called like The Incredible Hulk. 32 million views. This kid's 19 years old right now. Just picture how much money he made off that video.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know why. Because people have brought that up to me before in the past because I've got the city. Real quick, I just want to say 101, just be patient and there'll be a spot open, I promise. Yeah, so people have mentioned to me about the city and everything. But I was never interested in it before. But I don't know why lately it's been piquing my interest. I don't know.
You could do it, Brick Hive, either if you're good at it or even decent. As long as you have a good storyline, like you can make so much good money off it. Like the kid, I remember he stopped making like videos like 6 months after that, but he was making so much money. You get a video with 32 million views, you're making from 32K to about 100,000 off that one video.
Yeah, I know.
Just picture being 19 years old and making that off one video.
I know, right? The only thing is, I've been contemplating it the last few days. The only thing I think I might have a little bit of an issue with is the voice acting. Because, yeah, I could do a character, but I don't think I'd be able to do multiple characters. I just can't change my voice up that well.
You can always,
that's
you
when
can
you
always
reach out
cast
to
other
us.
people.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been in so many stop motion videos.
Thinking about just sending out like I don't know. I don't want to say call them invites, but just asking everybody like, "Hey, would you like to voice a character on this?" You know, or
like a casting call.
Yeah. Like Brother Ninja's voice would be amazing. Yo, dude, what up, guys? He was a cool skater.
Well, you have a very distinct voice. I will say that.
Yes, sir.
It's an amazing voice. It's radio voice. It's the cool kid voice. Like if you're cool, you have that type of voice.
I mean, my voice.
If you're cool, you sound like Ninja.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna start trying to sound like a ninja every day now.
And what went wrong with me? I'm not cool.
No, dude, you're cool. You're super cool. You're super fly.
See, that means I'm not cool. If you gotta tell me I'm cool. No.
You are the coolest of cool.
Ingrid,
I know the tricks.
I am sometimes afraid to say something because my voice is really dumb.
I think everyone thinks that.
Your voice is fine. I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, you're fine.
It sounds really weird to me.
Well, everybody's
voice sounds weird to them. I listen to my own videos all the time, but I need to get that extra one view. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
I do it too.
I'm like, I didn't know my lips was that bad. And then you add music in the background so it doesn't sound as bad. I'm like, oh, it sounds all right.
So Galagate says she likes quick speed builds and reviews. You know what's funny about the speed builds is I never really enjoyed watching speed builds, to be honest with you. So I never had any interest to make speed build videos. And then one day, just out of the blue, I made one, and it did like really well. So that's why I do a lot more of them now. Reviews, I kind of backed off a little bit. I mean, I still kind of review stuff, but not the same way I used to. Let's see.
I say if you're one of the first Brick Hive, you should totally do, reviews. Like if you get out the review for like the Batmobile within the next 2 days, I feel like you'll still get some traction, because like a lot of the big YouTubers haven't really covered it. So
yeah, I'm definitely gonna review it. If anything, just to show some close up, and all that. Same thing with the Treehouse when I built that, But yeah, that's why I'm telling Ninja. Because I sold him my promotional Batmobile, and
so annoying. I'm literally searching 5 minutes for one piece.
What about 5 years in a wife piece, huh?
That would be.
She spent 5 minutes looking for one piece.
Oh. Okay. See, I'm deaf. I have Dumbo ears, but I can't hear that well.
Well, if you can't breathe, you can't hear. It's all it's connected.
That's a good point. I guess I'm dying, guys. Rest in peace, BFAB. It was nice knowing myself. So
So 101, what happened was the stream got full, and you were in what we call the green room. So it is like backstage. As soon as somebody hops out, hop back in.
I don't mind hopping out.
No, you just got here, Ninja. Let me step aside.
No.
Alrighty, yeah, it's cool.
No, Duck.
We
I'm
love
still
you
in
guys.
bed. I gotta get out of bed.
There you go, 101. You can hop in. Good morning, Haley.
Duck.
How are you today? Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for that Batmobile to come in.
Yeah, that thing is really like taking off, man. Like,
Did you?
a lot more than I thought it would.
Did you get the transaction?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even really check, to be honest with you. Let me see. No, it didn't go through.
No. What?
It took some time, but I figured it'd probably be pretty instantaneous.
That's what I thought. For some reason, the link you sent me in the on Instagram, it didn't work. So I had to look you up through your email.
Well, see, I can request. So I'll put your email on the request part and see if that does anything. But yeah, it might be sitting in limbo right now or something. You never know.
Yeah, it says it's pending, so it could be.
Yeah, that's probably what it is then.
Yeah. I'm like, crap, did I just pay somebody else?
No. That was definitely me. That was definitely me. All right, yeah, we'll give it a little time and then revisit it later and see if it was pending anymore. Like I said, I'm not worried, Ninja. I trust you. So he says I may have fallen asleep after listening to Trump Fab.
The T-Fab.
All right, there's 101. 101.
Hey.
How are you?
Hello.
What's happening?
Good, how are you?
That's good.
Doc says hashtag do better.
Do better who? We need specification, Doc.
What video category does best for you guys? What do you use? Stuff bricks? Little bricks? I'm not sure what you mean by that. All right, everybody, I gotta go get some coffee. I'll be right back.
What? I'm guessing stop motion. I gotta get back on my stop motion game. From what BFAB says.
How's life, everyone?
It's rolling. Rolling.
Yeah, so how was Black Friday?
I feel like in-store Black Friday was an unnecessary waste of time.
Yeah, online I got Cole's Dirt Bike and Insane Spinjitzu Slam.
Okay, nice. I just picked up the classic. I don't know why, but $20, you know, couldn't go wrong with that.
Oh, which one? The 900 piece?
Yeah, the 900 piece set.
Yeah, I saw that at my Walmart. I was debating on taking it or not, but I also want to get the Imperial dropship, so I decided not to.
Imperial drops. Oh, the little battle pack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I missed that one when it was like $10. I should have grabbed it.
Yeah, well, here in Canada, there's not that much sales.
That's where you're in Canada right now? Or
Yeah.
you're in Canada? Okay.
It's ice raining really hard right now.
Are you in like Eastern or Western?
I'm more on the I'm more south of Canada.
Okay. I don't know my Canadian cities that well, so I don't know where they're at.
I'm in Toronto.
Toronto. Okay.
I am back. I'm just getting chastised by my mother how fat I am.
Hey,
was-
brother
it
from
was
another
great.
Trump.
She's like, "You're fat." She's like, "You're gonna need to cut out bread and everything." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." She's like, "You're getting iris moss, which is some sea moss or whatever." She's like, "You're gonna eat that forever." I'm like, "What?" It's like it helps you lose weight or something.
She's just looking out for you, B-Fab.
I know. She's right though. Like, I need to lose weight, but like, you know, she's like, that was the conversation. Basically, you're fat, Lisa. That's what it
I don't see why you muted. That was great content. We could have heard that. I was interested.
They collecting figure out who is the Darth Vader on the stream.
It sounds like it's coming from 101 side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna have the earbuds because I'm mobile.
It's okay.
You're good. How's it going, 101?
Good.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a second, Titanium. Yeah, I thought that was
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah, I
Those
built
are
this
such
on
beautiful
Doc's
minifigures.
stream.
Rinsler.
Yep.
Those
Yeah,
minifigures are so beautiful because that was my first Instagram post that went viral. I stole somebody's photo like 2 years ago, I think it was, and I reposted it. And that video, that Instagram post had the most amount of likes ever. Even like a celebrity liked it. So
Wow.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah,
felt so cool.
as soon as I saw it, I had to have it because I'm a huge Tron fan.
Yeah, my mom got it for me.
I actually asked my mother to give me it too. I'm like, "Mom, you know how much torture you put me through?" Let's see what she says. If not, I know her debit card number.
There you go. Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness rather than permission.
I used to do that a lot when
No, B-Fab. We're losing him.
I am dying, but thank God there's things called cough drops. Those are really good. That being said, I never recommend biting into a cough drop. I kept doing that, then I realized I'm not eating hard candy, and I'm disappointed. So.
Yeah,
So
I got very sickly this morning.
Yes, I am dying. So anybody, if you guys want to show up to my funeral, I'll give you the address.
Shoot it.
It's in some lake because we're too poor to afford a casket, so we're just gonna submerge me underwater with some weights tied to my body.
B-Fab, when I come to your funeral, ask your mom if I can have all your Lego.
I mean, I think she's gonna sell it. She's kind of crazy with it. She's hoping I die to sell it. So.
Yeah, yesterday, before Greg and I started streaming, I was coughing, and he was asking me. He said something about like, "Don't die on me" or something like that, and I was like, "Well, hopefully we'll get a lot of views, you know." Speaking of which, what's up, Greg? Good morning.
Greg is in the house.
Are you? All right, 101. I gotta let you go because I told Greg you could get in here, but once he's gone,
okay. Okay, bye.
Cool.
Once he's gone,
Okay.
There's this cool British guy. Hello.
Hello, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
Hello,
This picture,
Greg.
if I was British, I'd be drowning in chicks. So.
If I was British, I'd be drowning in kicks.
Oh no, my annoying voice! I can hear it again.
Oh no.
Feedback.
How we doing? I'm back.
What's happening, Greg?
I'm good, man. How are you all doing? You well?
Good. We've been having a very lively week this morning.
All right. What's going down?
You know, a little this, a little that.
Oh.
It's just
Brandon.
interesting conversations and some funny jokes.
It's nice to see Brandon still alive.
Yeah, I'm still here. I was
Still kicking.
working on that Batmobile, and I should have went to sleep at a decent time.
What bag you on?
12.
Oh, what? You've overtaken me. I'm on. I think I'm about to start 9 in a minute.
Yes, I couldn't stop.
Come on, Greg, you need to build faster. Come on, man.
Dude, it was just so fun building this thing. I just couldn't stop last night.
I'm loving it. Yeah, no, me too. As a rule, I tend to stop building past midnight, but this was exceptional circumstances.
Seeing you guys build it makes me want to drop the cash. So maybe I'll just sell one of my kids. We'll see.
I tell you what, we were looking on Lego.com last night because they've sold out of the limited edition Batmobile that comes with it as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they sold out pretty quick. But BFAP, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I don't want to say anything solid yet, but this might be one of my favorite sets I've built out of Lego.
Looking at just the infrastructure of the set, it looks really cool. So.
Oh man, it's so great! And
Yeah,
this is the first time I've built any vehicle like this size, like one of the big, you know. You know how like they got the vehicles that are bigger. Actually, Greg just built the London bus.
I built half of it.
Well, half of it, yeah. But yeah, I've never built like one of the bigger vehicles, and it's fun. It's really fun. I don't know if it's just because it's a big vehicle or it's the Batmobile. Maybe it's both, but now I kind of want to get like the Mustang.
I feel like now you need to get the tumbler though. Like the tumbler, I feel like really complements it really well.
Yeah, but that thing's really expensive.
Yeah.
I think those for about $330 on the internet. I think last time I looked, it was about $330.
Does anybody remember how much it cost when it came out?
It was like $200 when it came out.
But it's big, right?
I think
Yeah,
it's
it's huge.
big,
It's huge. It could really complement that set extremely well. Like if you had them both right next to each other, that'd be a beautiful display.
Do you remember how many pieces it had?
That I do not know, but I believe it was $200. Maybe it's $250, but I know like that set was huge.
That's what I'm gonna find out. How many pieces does the Lego tumbler have?
It had to be like the same, I think. If not, maybe less, because it had more plates.
That can't be right. Oh, 1,869 pieces.
Really, it's that low?
So I mean, it's still about 2,000 pieces. It's not bad. I mean, it's basically 1,000 pieces smaller than this one.
Yeah.
I feel like it has bigger pieces, like the bigger
I
plates.
can
and
show
stuff.
my favorite set.
Sure. Well, you gonna show it right now? Hold on, let me I'll put the screen so we can all see it. Hold on.
So
all right.
my favorite
You're gonna
set
take us off here.
is probably the 30.
The Ferris wheel.
So yeah, I've got it for my 12th birthday, I think so. So yeah, back to the building zone.
You mean 100th and 20th birthday? We got a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you just turned 120. It's okay. We don't judge.
Let me put one in the chat here. Jimmy. Oh wait, I'm sorry, Michael. He's Michael, not Jimmy. He says he's subbed to you, Greg.
Oh, good man. Cheers, guys. I'm on the epiphany of hitting 200 subscribers. So
yeah, he's really close. So if you're not subbed to Greg at London Bridge Bricks, go sub to him, man. He's almost at 200 right now, and you won't regret it. Believe me.
You will get there, Greg. I have faith in you.
Well, we were just talking about your news show a little bit ago, right before you got on here.
Yeah, I'm going to do some work on that this afternoon. It'll probably come out around Wednesday. Because guys and girls out there, I don't know about you lot, but this month, the last 4 weeks, has been just simply tumultuous for Lego news with Bricklink, YouTube, new sets coming out. And
yeah, I'm going crazy. I almost jumped after all the news, so I understand.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Greg and I were just talking yesterday about how there's been a lot of news in the Lego world this month. Like a lot of crazy news, a lot of good news, a lot of, I don't know if you want to call it bad news yet or not, but
changes.
Yeah,
that's the best way to describe that, Ninja. Yes,
I would describe this month in the news or in the world of Lego as kind of contentiously undulating. It's there's a lot happening, and and people are fearful of that. And the thing is with it, a lot of these things like Bricklink. I mean, even though I know Bricklink are being acquired by Lego, the two, I just in my head, in my heart, the two should never come together.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and so it's a shame really, because I almost think, well, maybe someone out there. I like the independent feel about it, and they can't. As much as Lego is saying they still want them to keep that independent feel, and I'm sure they do their best to do that. It will only be a matter of time before the Bricklink logo changes to something that resembles the Lego logo, and it's going to be different. And maybe we should start doing it Lego Link or something like that.
I feel like the logo's never going to change, but I feel like it's going to become more corporate. And by making Bricklink more corporate, that's going to be really bad. So
yeah, I mean, it has to be more corporate because it's a business at the end of the day, and Lego they're not going to. I mean, no one knows how much they've paid for this, and the headline for us in LBB News is Bricklink does the ultimate part out and sells.
Oh, that's perfect! I love it. That's awesome. I need to have you make the titles for my videos.
Anytime, mate. Anytime.
I love it. It's awesome.
But I've got to say, though, just going back to the Batmobile with what Brandon said, I do kind of concur with what he said. I think it is one of the best sets of 2019.
Wow.
Brother from another brick, there's Donald Trump in the chat.
Oh my goodness, somebody actually made a fake Donald Trump account. Oh my god.
Donald Trump subscribed to me. I was like, huh? Like he likes.
He's watching.
He's like, okay, I finally made a YouTube account. Okay, I'm gonna sub to you guys just because I feel bad for you. Okay.
Hey, Greg, Jar boy says he's your 200th sub.
No way. Am I on 200? That's cool. Doc's just said in the chat, he says, where's he gone? He says, Doc Sampson says, what's going on? Greg isn't wearing a character T-shirt jumper. Well, check this out, Doc. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna do it.
This is for you, Doc. There we go.
Yeah, Shazam.
Showing those six-pack. Showing that six-pack.
Very superhero-esque.
Collecting said, everyone behave. Greg is here. Please act civilized. So he continues to stream with us. You're probably the most civilized out of all of us, Greg.
There we go. It must be the English thing.
It probably is.
It's coming.
I just finished my custom Batmobile.
Oh man, some of these comments are great. So Donald Trump says, I will build a great wall out of Duplo brick.
Donald Trump.
Collecting says, taking his clothes off for Doc. I love it.
You know what?
Hashtag true DC fan.
Donald Trump. Let's make Lego great again.
Michael thinks damn, but you can't turn into a boy.
I just finished my custom Batmobile.
Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Let's see the custom Batmobile. Woo!
You just mocked that right now?
Nice.
Yeah.
That's one for Lego ideas.
I mean, yeah.
You come up with some pretty good little mock bricks.
I mean, I really like building mocks, and I'm building mocks probably from. I built my first mock when I was 4 or 5 years old. So.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Collecting that is a very very good point.
Oh my goodness, a lot of feedback.
Yeah, somebody turned me down on YouTube. Collecting says she said that Greg was civilized, yet he's the first one to strip.
Yeah. That's how crazy this is. I'm the first one to strip, yet that's classified as being civilized.
Greg, you better get me confused with that, man.
That's how we roll. We test your morals.
I mean, I'm cool with stripping too. I'll join in, but I don't think anybody wants to see a Jabba-like body. So
let's do it, B-Fab.
Oh, Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale, aka Kim Basinger. Oh, there we go. Where are you? Ooh.
Well, yeah, and that's the same outfit she had on in the movie too.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people don't like this outfit, but it's what she was, so that's what we get.
I feel like a lot of people don't like her because they like the face and the hair don't look like her. You know, it's like they just threw on a typical white girl face. You know, I mean, she is a white girl, but you know,
I do like the sand green outfit though.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, let's face it, right? You've got next to the Batman and the Joker, anyone's going to look drab, aren't they? Let's face it.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially that. I mean, that's the star of the show, the cape. Look at that.
That's awesome. I'm surprised they haven't done a Batman like that before.
Yeah, and it's weird.
Because that makes sense.
That cow, man. That is great. And I was telling Greg yesterday when we were building this, it seems silly, but just looking at that cow, it looks like the '89 Batman.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy.
You can't turn his neck.
Like that.
He can't. He can't. He's like this. He's like, who said that?
Oh,
who said that?
Yeah, you know, you can't hear that. Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, I am going to hop out of here. Thank you for letting me in.
Not a problem, Ninja. Not a problem.
Oh, B-Fab, what the heck?
Oh, and before I go, because I'm going to go soon, so I wanted to show you my mock another mock that I built.
More mocks. Ooh.
Wow.
This is actually a mock for LWSA production, so this is a hidden side mock.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Inside mock.
That's good. I like it. That reminds me of the mech out of Aliens 2.
Bricks, you made that up like all by yourself, man?
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah, great job, man.
Yeah, that is a Lego designer in the making.
Yep, straight up.
I can't imagine the stuff you're going to be creating in like another 10 years, man.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ninja, thank you for coming by, man. Appreciate it, as always.
Oh, yeah, thanks for having
I'll
me.
let you know later on. We'll figure out the thing, you know.
Yeah, hopefully, because I
like I
want
said, you insert anybody else. There's no doubt about that. That's me. That was my account. So
right. As long as that's you, that's what counts.
Right. And definitely, hey, in case I don't keep in touch with you next few days or whatever, let me know if you don't get that within like the next few days, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure I should have just given you the tracking number, but
oh yeah. You sold Bricks Ninja the Batmobile, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah, Bricks Ninja, man, you got a good deal there.
I did, man. Shout out to Break Hive for that, man.
Yeah, we were talking about like mates rates and stuff like that, and you definitely got to do that with the Lego community dudettes.
I was kicking myself out. I was trying to say bye, Brick Ninja, and I just leave. I don't know how that happened, but yeah.
That's twice you throw yourself out of the chat.
I know. I'm kind of slow with this technology stuff.
And
back in my day, we all had flip phones. So.
Slam that, Jank. And Barbara says hello and goodbye. By the way, she just got here.
Oh.
So where? What?
My wife.
Oh, okay.
Your wife was spying on you.
She was. She's like,
she
what
gonna
are you
kill
doing?
you,
Oh, and also wanted to show another.
Take care.
See ya. I guess he killed her, or she killed him.
So this is another Super Mario go-kart. I built a Mario one, a Luigi one, and that's the Donkey Kong one. So.
Oh, right on.
I like it.
Does that have a sticker, a Donkey Kong sticker on it?
Yeah, that's sticker. I made it by myself. So.
Oh.
You're so talented, man. You're so talented.
Yeah, you're very, very talented. Hey, 101, I saw you were in the green room and then hop back out. So I have a spot open if you want to come back in.
So I, right here, have my instruction manual storage for Ninjago.
That is extremely sexy.
It's extremely full, and I realized that I need to make room for 2020.
That's a good idea, Titanium. I never thought about using a file cabinet.
Yeah. I've got 2 drawers. One's for Ninjago, the other's for everything else.
Wow. I mean, I don't use filing cabinets for like the dead bodies I collect, so that's actually not a bad idea.
Oh. How's that coming along, Greg?
We're getting there, mate. We are getting there.
Okay, I gotta go.
All right,
Bye,
Greg.
everyone.
Thanks
See ya.
for your time, man. You have a good day.
Thank you. You also.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. 101.
What a talented kid.
Darth Vader.
I think Donald Trump left the chat.
Wow. Wonder why.
I think
It's
he
sad.
died, okay? They finally got to him.
He says
Well, it's me. I'm Donald Trump.
I expected that. I assumed it was you.
I don't know. I don't know, Donald.
Vader is back.
Like, I
I'm
don't
also
know.
Jar Jar Binks.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, where did Jar Jar go?
Yeah. Bathive, who would you rather have a conversation with, Donald Trump or Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, man.
Jar Jar Binks.
I say Trump all the way. I'd ask him for some money. If he'd say no, I'd say I know where you live. You know, you threaten the guy, you get some cash.
Like, yeah, what do we want in the chat? Jar Jar or Donald?
I just think Trump is more interesting. This is all you have to say. Like, you have a convo with Trump, right? All of a sudden, you're in his vicinity. You say, here, take a drink. He takes the drink. Then he'd be like, so, I just poisoned your drink. If you want to survive, you're going to wire me $10 million. The Jar Jar will be like, what? Huh? Like, Jar Jar, I don't even know what Jar Jar says, but I feel like Jar Jar is kind of slow, so.
Speaking of Jar Jar, have you guys seen the whole Jar Jar Sith theory?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
There's a theory that Jar Jar is Dark Plagueis.
Well, I don't know about that. I feel like that's stretching it a little bit. But I could see, actually, and I feel like I even read that George Lucas said that they were going to make Jar Jar like evil or Sith or something like that. But everybody hated him so much in the first movie that they just didn't do it. But there's like
George.
in Phantom Menace that supposedly show him doing some things. You know, it's very subtle.
Well, he did. He was the one that passed the order to
Right,
allow
well,
the
yeah.
Chancellor to have
Right.
more power. So, yeah, a lot of it is down to him.
Yeah, essentially everything. Him, Palpatine coming to power, the Clone Wars, all that. Yeah, it really did kind of start with Jar Jar, you know, enacting the Emperor with power or whatever it was.
Yeah. You know what did it? It was that moment he bent over and he got electrocuted by the pod racer. That's the moment that did it.
Yeah. Bye, Ingrid. She says, bye, everyone. Going to spend time with Brianna, with my daughter. If you want, please subscribe to her. Is her channel Brianna Win? I mean, is that what we look for? Because, yeah, I'm sure we'll all subscribe to her.
Yeah, definitely.
So, all right.
Yeah, there's another theory that Jar Jar started the Clone Wars.
Well, that's I should have rephrased it because I don't even think that's a theory. That's just a fact.
There he is, yeah.
Because, yeah, we all saw him at the Senate doing what he did. Now, don't get me wrong. Palpatine might have still even kind of staged out a little bit, like by having Amidala go back to Naboo or whatever. But, yeah, pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see how
Not-
they're going to end, you know, they're going to end all the Skywalker saga.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How did Palpatine survive Return of the Jedi, man? Like I know that in the Legends books and stuff, like he had cloned himself, but they're not used. Well, maybe they'll use that. I don't know. They use a lot of stuff from the Legends. I was so mad when Disney wiped all that history away.
Well, they can recreate it. I want them to bring Bane back.
Yeah, I mean, so a lot of my friends were telling me, like, well, you know, they got to because it's all muddled. There's too much history. And I'm like, no, man, it's not. I was like, you can't take all the history that we've had for decades and then just like say, okay, no, it's no longer canon. Like what? That changes your total perspective of the whole franchise now, or at least it did for me. Collecting says she loves Jar Jar. I
love Jar Jar too.
I feel like this music collecting kind of looks like Jar Jar a little bit. Like I don't know if you guys see the resemblance.
Oh my gosh.
I don't
like
have
put a side by side photo for real.
He is very
Yeah, in the chat, that was pretty difficult for me to do Jar Jar v Donald Trump. I had to flip account. Oh my gosh.
I only have one.
That was funny.
And it's called Violence is Key, and I'd always like roast myself with that account for fun. But everybody knew it was me. Like I let them know it was me.
Hey, Chad's back. Star Wars history is written by the corporate winners. Yeah, Disney. And Disney's gonna own everything one day.
Yeah,
Disney will own you too.
They're running through all the franchises. They'll be after DC in no time. And
I feel like such a hypocrite because I do not like. I'm all for capitalism, but I do not like monopolization. I don't like monopolies, but I love Disney. So it's like, maybe I'll let Disney slide. I don't know.
That's another thing, though, isn't it? Talking of monopolies, Bricklink, Lego, it's a monopoly.
Well, not quite yet. Still Brick Owl, and I think there's like a website, right?
Yeah, but they're
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would almost completely agree with you because like Bricklink is the biggest, obviously, and the one that everybody goes to the most. So that still is weird. That still leaves a weird that they did that. Like, even if they don't change anything, I don't know. It doesn't feel right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What you got going there, Titanium?
So yesterday, Greg was talking about sig figs on his stream. So that's my regular one. But then cool. This is the ninja one.
So this
that is an extremely sexy sig fig. So
I do like it too.
It's a bit more difficult for me.
I feel like the face is on spot with your face. I feel like, but I've seen your face a couple times.
That's a nice hairpiece. I like that hairpiece. Hey, collecting your ass, by the way.
I mean, should be offended that I'm honest with her. The truth hurts sometimes, you know? It hurts.
I also have evil titanium.
Oh, and you even got the briefcase.
It's a reference to this one movie I made my sophomore year of high school, and I was the villain.
It's villain, but it's not casual.
Because this is literally what I wore as my costume for the villain.
With the briefcase too?
It's a computer. Because I was
Oh, my bad.
The movie was called AdSense, and essentially we had a bunch of YouTuber clones fight the good guys. It's not on YouTube anymore, but it's a really fun movie to make.
Yeah, sounds cool.
I'm liking it. Brandon, when are you going to get your sig fig sorted out? Have you ordered your Kenobi?
No, I have not ordered them yet. I don't know. I guess whenever I stop procrastinating about it. I mean, to be a little fair, I do have a problem with having multiple things at once that I'm trying to do, whether it's stuff at work or Lego or projects around the house. I have a habit of starting things and then not finishing them right away.
That sounds like me with all my videos. Like I have like all these videos scripted, and then I'm like, I don't want to script the last 2 lines, and then I never release the video.
Right.
Yeah, I know. I'm like that as well. I've got a review that we did like literally weeks and weeks ago, and we've added a few new bits to it. We've created this thing called like a swishable cam and all sorts. And do you know what? I just need literally a few hours free to do it, and I can do it. But I don't know. I just never seem to be getting around to it at the minute.
Talking about reviews, I need to drop some of my 2019 DC reviews. I still got to put up my Wonder Woman one, and the guy that I did a partnership with said he's going to send me a bunch more for free, probably. So,
I have 3 extra sig figs.
Those are so beautiful sig figs, Jay. Like, you need to put them in a case.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Titanium, save one for me. Because my whole thing is, and this is nothing new, obviously, I've seen a bunch of YouTubers do it. I want to have as many of your guys' sig figs as I can to put in the city. But I don't want anybody to get
I only have one
until I can trade because I want to be fair about it. So once I get my sig figs, oh, what, you got one too, 101? Let me blow your screen up. Okay.
I used tape and I colored in the Infinity Stones.
Oh, right on.
Sweet.
You know, you
Except
can actually do what I'm going to do.
The hair isn't accurate.
I'm liking his torso.
101, you can do what I'm going to do, and like I'm going to get a bunch of torsos, probably maybe a 10 to 20 of them, with the Brick Hive logo on the torso. And I mean, I'm sure I've got enough pieces to make the head and the pants and all that. But you could do one with like the Infinity Gauntlet on it or something, or even just the stones or something like that.
Yeah, but I you know what I would do? I would do one with the gauntlet on it and a torso saying "I survived the click." Or
That's awesome. That'd be good. So I wanted to go through the comments here real quick. So Chad says, just like history is written by the winners, things that make you go,
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. Bricks in Lithuania says Lego should do Lego Monopoly. Well, they kind of are, but I know what you're talking about.
Well, I mean, like, oh, that's funny. But, like, Ninja brought up, like, they can't because Hasbro owns it, so.
Yeah. So Chad says Lego will regulate the prices just like big oil regulates the gas prices. Yeah, so that's the whole thing, Chad, is if they raise the percentage that they haircut, you know, obviously it makes sense that the sellers, all the sellers would have to raise their prices.
Yeah.
So, yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen because Bricklink is really, really important to a lot of Lego builders. I mean, especially mock builders.
Yeah.
It's a completely different audience.
Ninja says my wife has a sealed Jar Jar action figure. I'm sorry.
Why do you have collecting in a box? That's a little weird, you know?
I'm just joking, man.
Who's gonna let it out?
Let's see here. Doc says what? The final two lines are always, well, I'm brother from another brick. Have a great day.
Oh, good point.
Ninja says no Lego Monopoly. Hasbro and Lego don't play well. Right. Clinton says BFAB Sigfig will get an update when the troll sets get released.
Oh no. Yeah, I failed the bet, so I have to actually change it to like a troll thing. And dress up as a troll for a video. So both my friend and I lost our bets. So.
Ninja says that is my plan. Also have custom torso. Yep. That's the way to go. And again, I've got two different cards. So the first and obvious one I've got was Eclipse, graphics. Actually, I should probably just pull up my screen so everybody can see it. All right, so Eclipse Graphics was one. And then this other one that I met them at the last convention I went to was, what are they called? Studsville Engraving.
Studsville, love it. Great name.
Yeah.
In Lego.
So, because that's how I got my, where is it at? My Lego piece with my name on it, which I don't know what building I stuck it to, so I guess I'll have to find that later. Anyways, so yeah, that's one of those two is probably the places I'm going to go to get my Sigfig torso made.
I should do that, but I'd find something like really weird. But I always wear the most weirdest clothes, so I need to find like some, person to make some like a cheetah print shirt or something. I don't know.
Or those, what were those sneakers you wore at that convention?
They were golden sneakers. They were Supra. It was a collaboration shoe between Modelo and Supra. So those shoes are screwed now. But yeah.
I'm literally.
They're gold, right?
They are gold. Yes.
I'm literally
Try Infinity Stones on them.
Oh, that'd be funny as heck.
Hey, Chad, what's Mr. Dinkles?
That's collecting bricks is a new sig thing. If you look it up, you'll see collecting bricks.
PFAB, I swear. You two, like, I feel like I need to set up a stream and have you two in each corner and just
a roasting stream. I could do that all day. The thing is, I don't want her to start crying, you know. So
I'm horrible at roasting people because I'm always like, I always feel bad. Like I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean it, man. Like,
you're like, I was just kidding. I didn't mean to call you hideous. The person starts crying, you know.
So Michael says this isn't a spoiler, but can't you tell from the trailer that C-3PO is going to die probably because of what he says?
Do you know what?
Like
Brandon, I got a theory in the new Star Wars movie because I've seen pictures of C-3PO wearing Chewbacca's. You know, he's got his gun, he's got his crossbow weapon, and he's got his armor that goes across his chest. I don't know. I hope they don't finish off Chewbacca because he's a big guy.
I'm usually a bad person to ask about these things too because I don't really like happy endings in movies. I don't. I generally don't. I mean, every once in a while, there'll be a happy ending in a movie, and I think it's good. But most of the time, I want everybody to just die because it's a movie.
Wait, so Brickhive, do you like Rogue One?
I think you're a little bit more dark than me, Brickhive. I'm the one that loves when those puppies die at the end of the show, like the puppies save the owner, and then you start like crying.
Puppies gotta live. Nothing better happened to the dog. Even though you would think that, look, I used to joke about this with some friends of mine about how, well, joking's the wrong word, but I used to say it was weird because it seems like every time there's a dog in a movie, the dog dies, right? And then I figured out the reason why is because dogs are dumb. I mean, look, I love dogs. I have a dog. You know, there's like the best friend you can meet. There's loyal. But and don't get me wrong, some dogs are smart with some things, but for the most part, they're dumb. So if something bad's happening, they're gonna run to it. So it's just like,
if I get a dog, I'll give it an Infinity Gauntlet.
So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I remember watching that movie Deep Impact, and I was like, man, that meteor better hit the world, and everything better go.
Well, that must have been a good year for you because Armageddon came out that year as well.
That one was a disappointment too.
you say no, comic, go that way, Earth's that direction.
So I don't know. I just feel like movies definitely for me have a lot more impact when they do stuff like that you're not expecting and kill off a character.
So just out of interest, then, what was your reaction of how Luke Skywalker was portrayed in the last Star Wars movie?
I hated it.
Did you? And why did you hate it?
Because okay, look, I don't want to go on a rant or anything, and it's fine if people like it, but to me, that was not Luke Skywalker. He didn't act anything like Luke Skywalker. Dude, why in the world would he, as soon as he grabbed that lightsaber, look at it and just throw it over his shoulder? Like, come on, dude.
Maybe it was a clone.
You don't have any more respect for your lightsaber or the Jedi. You know, like, I get his policy on the Jedi now, but, and even like the flashback when like he was going to kill Kylo. So you're telling me that like in the first trilogy, like he went and saved his father, Darth Vader, from the dark side, but then he was going to kill Kylo as a kid or teenager. Like, just none of that made any sense to me.
Yeah.
So
maybe it was a clone of Luke.
I didn't want to hate on it because I liked it for a lot of other reasons, but yeah, I wasn't feeling how they portrayed Luke. And then he just died. Like, you know, we saw Force Awakens. He was in it like the last 60 seconds of the movie, and then he stays on the island the whole time during the Last Jedi, and then yeah, he just, and then like he was gonna fight Kylo at the end, and I was like, oh, finally, you know, he's gonna do some cool lightsaber stuff, and no, it didn't happen. You know, like I said, it's whatever. Yeah, I didn't really care for it.
I quite like the ending of it though. When Luke came back and he was kind of like, I don't know, he kind of created himself across the universe or wherever he was,
Yeah, and like I don't nitpick some stuff like a lot of fans do. Like, oh, that was never a force power, and like, dude, shut up, man. Like, you don't know all the powers of the force. Like, you can make stuff up. It's fiction. So I was fine with that. But like personalities and characterization and stuff like that,
it did feel like he was off beat a little bit, but I don't know. I think everyone just looked a little bit more minded.
You know, and I don't have any problems with like Rey. You know, the whole she's a girl thing, dude. That's awesome. I mean,
I like Rey. I think she's really good.
Right. I
know
wish
we were against all women. Come on, guys. Come on.
I do wish that they would have done more with Finn's character. I think that they could have done a lot more backstory with him and a lot more character development. But Poe's a great character. I like Poe. So, anyways, let me hit the chat here to see what's going on.
There's a theory that Jar Jar Snoke.
Grace of a Jedi. Are you mean like how they made him act collecting? Is that what you mean? This is Neverland. Hello, how are you? Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Since I jumped on because dogs are dumb. Yeah, look, I don't want anybody to take that too much to heart. I mean, obviously, I can't look because I was going to say dogs are smarter than cats, but I don't know what's up with cats because we have a cat too, and I love cats as well. But I have yet to be able to figure a cat out, man. I don't know.
I heard dogs taste good, so you know. I'm just kidding.
Is that with or without ketchup?
So let's see. Doc says, go to a 20-year high school reunion and tell me how people changed. Right?
I think I know why Luke was cranky.
See, Clinton says December 1st, first Christmas movie of the month is going to be Home Alone. That's definitely a staple Christmas movie. That I always watch that. A Christmas Story, National Lampoons. Gosh, there's a couple others that I usually watch every year. They're just that good. Clinton says, is Rey a woman? We don't assume genders. My bad. Mrs. Neverland says cats are assholes. Yeah, they definitely can be. Actually, I feel like they really always are, unless they want to be nice. Which, again, if you want to be nice, just to be nice and not actually being nice because you're a nice person.
I had a cat once. It was so nice. But our neighbors started kicking it, so.
All right, I got to head out. I've got to pack up and get ready to leave. So I gotta
go. Bye, B-Fab.
Bye, B-Fab. Good to see you around, man.
There it is. Bye, B-Fab. I'm not going anywhere. See you.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving.
B-Fab
is staying.
But yeah, my voice isn't that deep, so you know. I'm like, hi guys, I'm leaving.
This is Ninja's phone died also, so here I am filling in. Okay. Mrs. Neverland, am I to assume? Are you Ninja's wife?
Yeah, she's Ninja's wife.
Okay, I thought you were, but I didn't want to be assuming.
She can't be Ninja's wife. She'd be Mrs. Ninja.
Okay. Well, now I'm subscribed to Mrs. Ninja.
So Mrs. Neverland is Ninja's. Okay.
Cool.
What is
what's on? The niceness is temporary. That's okay.
You just gotta make sure Minifig Collector doesn't show up because last time he was around Ninja's wife, he was saying some weird stuff. Yeah, he was saying stuff around Gallagate, so we gotta keep like a little barrier there. So. Collecting and Gallagate both said bye, B-Fab. I'm still here, y'all. I ain't leaving yet. I have nothing to do. I have a free day because I have a doctor's note, so no work today and probably no work tomorrow if I don't want to go to work. So
right on.
If 2 days off, make a bunch of videos.
if anybody wants to jump in, you're more than welcome to. I'll send an invite out on the chat. So there's 2 slots open if anybody wants to jump on in and talk some crap.
Well, I think Luke was cranky in The Last Jedi because his mom got resurrected and took all his Lego.
Oh, goodness gracious. That was another thing that, oh, God. The Princess Leia thing.
Mary Poppins.
Gosh. I'm actually very curious to see in The Last or Rise of Skywalker how they're going to.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because they had the perfect opportunity to.
I know, and that's what I said, man, when the movie came out. I was like, I know it's tragic and kind of sudden. I was like, but you know, it would make a big impact, and that was the chance. You know what I mean? So I don't know how they're going to do it now.
I don't know. It's going to be that is going to be intriguing itself.
Your mic is giving off a lot of feedback. 101.
It sounds like he's put it in his pocket.
Or like eating on your phone. Don't eat your phone, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
Wait, is it like a hitting noise or is it like my breathing?
Yeah, it's like a hitting noise. Yeah.
Oh, it's ice rain.
Oh, what?
It's ice rain out. You want me to show you? It's really bad rain. Yeah, it's like hail. It's raining pretty bad outside.
Oh, ice rain. I thought you said an ice machine. So.
Oh, goodness, man. I don't want to see that. Collecting says he's wrestling with his minifigs.
Who is? Oh, look at him. I'm not doing nothing.
By the way, Infinity, wherever you're at, the cars are driving on the wrong side of the road, by the way.
No, I live in Canada.
Yeah, you're in the
wrong side of the road.
Canadian people are nice.
Canada. I used to live up in northern Michigan, right next to Canada.
Oh, wow. You've been everywhere, Brandon.
Yeah, I've been around. I get around.
Get around.
That can mean 2 things, so you got to be careful now.
Yeah, I don't get around like that anymore.
At least that's not what your wife thinks, okay?
Yeah. Is he like oh, Mrs. Hive, I'm just going down to the brick room.
This hive keeps Mr. Hive grounded, so we're good.
Oh, did you end up getting that tracker removed from your skin or no?
Oh no, man. That's a constant thing. That's a constant battle I have.
Oh.
Mainly with my right hand because for some reason I have neuropathy worse in my right hand. Yeah, it sucks, man. And it sucks even more that it's my right hand because, you know, I'm right-handed.
Yeah.
Which is why I just don't draw as much anymore. Like, if it was my left hand, it'd be a little bit different. But, yeah, so I don't know. Once the temperature gets really about below 60 degrees or so for a long enough time, that's when they start cracking like that. So
interesting. I wonder if that's kind of the same thing with my leg because when it's cold outside, like I'm in so much pain and I can't walk without the metal in my leg.
Well, I mean, the winter will pretty much make anybody like dry out because, you know, you don't have the humidity and the cold and all that. It's just amplified for me because, you know, I have poor blood circulation in my hand. But yeah, I mean,
have you got any like special gloves or anything like that you can wear like when you go out and things like that?
Yeah, so I've bought a lot of different types of gloves. Like I started off with just regular gloves, and then I started getting thicker gloves. Then I got I would wear mittens and put like heating pads inside the mittens.
Yeah.
And then I upgraded to some gloves, like electric gloves that have the heating things in them.
Yeah. Motorcyclists use those.
So, and these things help a little bit, but they don't work because it's internal, you know, it's my circulation. So, even though they'll keep my hands warmer, it's not really enough. Cause even when like right now, like my entire body is nice and warm in the Lego room, but my hands are actually cold. Wow. So yeah, it's just something you get used to. I mean, yeah. Diabetes sucks. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, keep doing what you're doing, man.
So I'm curious, is your form curable, Hive, or no?
No, that's a negative. They haven't cured diabetes yet. And as far as I know, once neuropathy happens, you can't reverse it because it kills off the endings of your nerves. So, like there's a couple of spots like on my foot, and my hand's getting a little bit like that. That you could literally, like, you could take a needle and stick it in my foot, and I wouldn't even feel it.
Oh, ouch, ow.
Yeah, that is bad.
Yeah, so that's what happens when your nerve endings get killed and you have poor blood circulation. But the thing that sucks about diabetes, so I mean, any disease sucks. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, if you have lung cancer, that sucks. If you have this, that sucks. But the thing that sucks about diabetes is it affects your entire body. So I could go blind. My kidneys could shut down. I could lose I could lose a finger or a toe, or like there's a lot of real crappy things that can happen with diabetes. And it was really it's hereditary, but it really just happened because I just was a horrible eater growing up.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, my wife, her mum has had diabetes. I forget what it was now. What version of it? Like 2, 3, I can't remember. But we was having a conversation once, and I just said to her about how carbs turn to sugar.
Yeah.
And she didn't know that. And over here, we have the National Health Service, which is effectively free health. And she'd been using that for years. But her consultants, who she was seeing, never once said to her, because she ate a lot of bread. I said, no one had ever said to her, you do realize that when you eat bread, eventually it will turn to sugar.
Right.
Because especially white bread, it's quite a bad carb for you.
Yeah.
So she cut bread out of her diet, and she lost I think she's lost about 4.5 stone. Like, and she's almost cured from her form of diabetes.
Yeah. So that's the thing too. So a couple things to what you said. So one, now cured is a strong word because my uncle got off his medication, but you're always going to have it. It just you can take care of yourself enough to where you don't have to take the medication and stuff. Yeah. But now I think that there's some forms, like I think it's called hypoglycemia.
Yeah.
That's like it's like diabetes, but kind of like a lighter version. I'm not 100% sure, but and that you can come back from. I know that. But like a type 1, type 2 diabetic, because I'm type 2.
Yeah.
So, but as far as I know, like I said, you can get off the medication and have like normal sugar levels and stuff. You just gotta always eat right, and do occasional exercises and stuff like that. But the other thing was, you had mentioned carbs. So that's what was difficult for me. A lot of people think it's like sugar and candy and all that, which, is good, but it was carbs because I love bread and pasta and pizza and French fries. And yeah, that's what gets me.
Yes.
Not to cut you off. Yes, Brother Ninja, I am listening.
Yeah, I've totally lost track of comments too. I'm sitting here running my mouth.
I'm gonna have to go now.
Okay.
See ya.
All right, 101. Thanks for stopping by.
Take care, 101.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Mania says, Brick Hive, maybe you should do a mock contest to win the Christmas tree. No, I mean, I don't know. I guess if enough people wanted it, maybe. But if I give something away, it's not really something that you guys are gonna have to build or anything. It's just I've told everybody if I get to 500 subscribers, I've got a bunch of stuff I'm gonna give away, and then like the next milestone would probably be 1,000. That I give more stuff away. I have some really cool stuff to give away too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Here's my recommendation for giveaways, though. Never use it to like build your channel. I know you're not going to do that because you've already started building your channel on your own. But like when I was younger, like a lot of my subs came from giveaways. I think I hit about 1,000 subs because of giveaways. And then I realized like the same old people would act like they're your fans. Like I always hate people who they act like they like your content and they honestly don't. You only see them during giveaways. They're like, I love your content. It's the greatest. And I eventually one day just got angry. because some kid said he loved my content, and then I realized he had unsubbed to me and then resubbed and then said the same thing. I went off on him, and then like I think I have not done a giveaway for the last year, or like I've done like maybe one a year, right? And my channel has continued to do really well now. Like it's growing without doing giveaways, and people just like my content for me and not for what I can give away, which is amazing. And I wish I would have never started off that way. But you know, I would say, yeah, if you want to do giveaways, do them. Just like don't have like milestone giveaways. That always backfires on you. Like you'll get the subs, but you're not going to get the views.
Right. Well, I couldn't. I mean, I don't know how anybody could do giveaways all the time, anyways. I mean, I have hard enough time trying to buy my own Lego. You know what I mean?
Oh, I used to do that like every Sunday.
And yeah, I agree. It might be an easy way to get subs, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. You're right. It doesn't feel quite right. But regardless, yeah, I couldn't give away stuff all the time.
Well, then you just have the fake people in there. Like here's the thing. Like if you're just gonna enter my giveaways, but don't say you're my biggest fan. And then you know, like unsub if you don't want a giveaway, and then resub when I have a new giveaway. And then when I ask you what's your favorite video, you're like, all of them. When they say all of them, you know that they're lying to you.
Yeah, that's BS, man.
Let's see here. Mrs. Neverland says, put a face mask for moisturizing on your hands. It helps. I will definitely try that. I've got like all kinds of lotions and moisturizers too. Like I've tried so many different products to see what was the best.
Collection called me out. I did give away the Great Hall and the Saturn V, but you forgot the most expensive, the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty.
Oh, nice.
Oh, excellent. Collecting says, if you are born with BFAB's face, that sucks too. Chad says, well, I'm off to build myself. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Chad. I feel like, yeah, he said that like 5 minutes ago, so you're probably already gone, but bye. Thank you for coming by. Doc asked him why didn't you just bring. Yeah, Chad, if you're still around, you can jump in the stream and build. I mean, I'm still going to be on for probably about another half an hour. Let's see here.
BFAB, can I ask you a question about your channel?
Yeah.
I'm interested to know what are you thinking about all this way that YouTube are reacting to copper and stuff like that? What have you got any thoughts or feelings on it?
So first, I freaked out. I literally had a live stream where I cursed for like an hour. And then I kind of looked into a little bit more, and I'm not worried about it because YouTube is deeming anybody who is 13 and older as, you know, they're ad friendly, like they're not targeted for kids. Anybody under that isn't supposed to have a Gmail account. So I feel like unless you're like a Ryan Toy Reviews, we're like, oh, hey kid, let's go do this and do that. Like you're not really targeting kids, you're targeting like a general audience. And like a few videos that I've watched, they said that YouTube was too lazy to come up with like a general audience thing, and they totally could have done that. So I'm not worried about it affecting my channel. But at the end of the day, even though it's nice to make money, so let's say every month I pull, let's say $200 to $250 a month on YouTube. It really ranges. Let's say $100 to $250. You know, I would miss like money aspect of it, but like if I lose my comments, I'd hate that. I feel like that's the main thing that. Because like the Lego community is built on community, right? I mean, like every time you guys get a comment, it's like, yes, you know? But I'm not worried about it at this moment. I don't feel like we have anything to worry about unless you're making like content like, oh, hey kids, let's all hop into this bus and go to this random abandoned candy shop. You know, like I feel like, you know, you're good unless you're doing that. So
yeah, so that was kind of my whole thing, because I was worried at first too, and not about the money part, because me and Greg were talking about this, and we don't make any money off of it. That's not the thing, even though there are people that make a living, and that sucks for them. But if we couldn't communicate with everybody, or your channel gets suppressed, or nobody's really gonna be able to see your video unless they literally go to your channel and look for it, yeah, it's like it doesn't really give you an incentive to keep doing it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, if something like that happened, I would still keep going for a while and just see how it went. But probably eventually I'd just go over to like Twitch or something, because for me, definitely, and I know for all of us, you know, I mean, communication is everything, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, we look like look at us. We're always talking to each other and always talking about Lego and life and everything else.
We're a bunch of nerds just living the dream.
But to add to that, no, I'm not worried at all, because just like I said in my rant video, children under 13 aren't supposed to be on here anyways, unless they have their parents' permission. So if there's an underage kid on this platform, that's not on me. It's not on YouTube. It's not on any of us, man. We're not babysitters. So it's not our responsibility. Like I've told a lot of people, like I'm without getting like too political or anything. I'm one of the people that I think the government should definitely help us out with a lot of stuff. I think that our taxes that we pay should be allocated to very important things. Like for instance, Greg over there, they've got the Medicare, the healthcare system that they got, which is great. But one thing I do not want government in is telling me or other parents like how you should raise your kids or call us and YouTube babysitters. Like, no, man, that's not how this works. You know, because if you start there, I feel like you're going to start kind of going down a slope, you know, of regulating the internet. And that's not good.
You can't regulate the internet because the laws you have are quite different to the laws we have here in the UK.
Right.
So there's a lot of similarities, but, you know, UK, living in England, we are heavily taxed. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We have free health insurance, free healthcare. So you guys have to pay for that. We don't, but then we pay because a percentage of what we earn or so many pennies out of the pound go to that fund. And believe me, it's like a black hole for money. You think of the most expensive thing in the world and the NHS will match it. There's no doubt about that, which is our National Health Service. But you know, my brother, who's recently in the last year emigrated to America, he lives in Boston, in Kingham, I think it's called. And he says that, and they're very heavily taxed in Connecticut and all around there. And he said that they don't actually, like over in the UK, we have dustmen that come along and take the bins away and stuff like that, and takes all our rubbish away, and we recycle and things like that. But he lives in an area in America where they're taxed even more, and they don't take the bins away. He has to take them to a tip. So, you know, it's little things like that it's very hard, and you can't apply that to the internet, because what you say is good for America wouldn't necessarily be good for England or the rest of Europe or say Australia, Africa, or wherever. So it's a hard one. But the way I see it, I think there should be just something very easy that you go to a YouTube channel, it pops up a window, says, are you of this age? And you say yay or nay, and then the onus is on you or the parent. Or what do you think, guys?
To answer Collecting's question, though, because yes, that's a good question. What about letting kids under 13 join your stream? So that's going to go right back to what I just said. If Bricks in Lithuania or 101, if they're on here, I'm assuming that they're allowed to be on here. If my channel was vulgar or something bad, I would be a little more concerned and monitor it to, you know, make sure there's no young kids on here. But, you know, it's safe for them to be on here. So I'm not really too concerned about that. But again, if they're on YouTube, I'm just assuming their parents let them, because look, when my daughter was young, we had her phone or tablet on like lockdown. There were certain websites she couldn't go to. There were certain keywords she couldn't look up. So parents have the technology to keep an eye on their kid or to make sure their kids aren't going to places on the internet that they don't want them to go. Now, I know it's not a perfect system, but yeah, it's not up to us. You know what I mean? If I see any of them on here, I'm assuming that they're allowed to be on here. And then again, if our channel was more vulgar, like some other YouTube channel or something like that, yeah, I wouldn't let them join the stream. But you know, they're like I said, they're safe on here. We're not going to say anything that.
No, and I think it's just, I don't think YouTube should get mixed up with what is family friendly, decent content and vulgar channels and channels that are vulgar that are, you know, aimed towards kids and stuff like that. You know what I mean? There are separations in all this.
So Collecting, you know, you're saying assuming that they are older is like a cop-out answer, though. But I don't feel like it is. I mean, that's obviously something we probably see differently on. And I do agree. Yes, streaming with online in general, I do agree with that. just like giveaways. I haven't quite figured that out yet because I don't want to get some kid's address without definitely knowing like they have their parents' permission. You know what I mean? So I haven't even figured that part out yet. But yeah.
Well, you guys just better hope I win then. You know, because I'm not a kid, so see, problem solved.
But so yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I just, when we did a giveaway, we did one when we got to 100 subs, and I just said to everyone, I said, look, if you are under 16, get your parents' permission, because in the long run, I'm going to need to send this prize to your address. So that was our kind of disagreement with that, really.
And collecting brings up another good point. You know, it says that that's why the 8-balls don't stream with kids, because kids can join, but it doesn't mean that their parents know. So my whole thing with that as well is, look. And I know I'm going to be kind of black and white answers because I know sometimes there's some gray area and some stuff, but I don't want to be a hypocrite and tell some young, like tell a 12-year-old, like, yeah, I want you to subscribe to my channel, but I'm not going to let you jump on this stream and chat with us about Lego. Now,
agreed.
That could vary from kid to kid. It depends on their maturity level. I haven't had an issue with 101 or Bricks and Lithuania, or there's been a couple other ones that have hopped on. Now if it does become an issue, that's different, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't see, I don't know. I just don't want to be a hypocrite about it. Just like a lot of people that were complaining about the whole data mining thing with minors are the same ones that also were making money off the data mining of the ads. So, okay, you don't want kids underage to be data mining. Well, then get ready to make a lot less money. That's just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't have all the answers, obviously. I'm not.
I think I have a perfect answer for that regarding kids. So in the past, I have had kids on my streams, but I will never go on a private chat with kids. Now, that's an exception for a few people, like my friends Jim Blade and Lego Freak. They're underage, and I will go on like private chats with them. But the reason why is I've known them for a year, so I've kind of built up that trust that anything I say or whatever's said is not going to like backfire against me, right?
Yeah.
But with kids and you being an adult, you're kind of like risking it. So that's why, like, for me, I'm like, if I have kids on my stream, it's always live. So like YouTube can catch everything. Yeah. So nobody can accuse me of anything,
Yeah, and you're protecting yourself and the kid at the same time there.
Yeah. So I always say no private chats with kids. I have kids like call me or message me all the time, be like, hey, can we talk or whatever? I'm like, no, I can't do that. Sorry, but if you have a stream, I'll join, right? So I mean, I do that. So.
Yeah, like private messaging, that's a little bit different, because again, it's private. It's not like it's public. But so yeah, look, collecting, you're asking if my daughter was talking to a guy from a website. She has, and that's why we locked everything down. Also, yeah, I know not all parents are tech savvy, but if they're tech savvy enough to give their kids tablets or phones that can get on the internet, then they need to figure stuff out.
Yeah, you gotta kind of expect that. Yeah.
Look, we live in the day and age. You can literally ask Google anything, and it's going to tell you. For the most part, So I'm not putting all the blame on the parents, but I'm putting most of it on the parents because they're the ones that had kids. And if you have a kid, you need to be responsible for it. And I say this as a parent.
I say we just cut off kids' arms and legs so they can't do anything, but just like sit there.
And look, and I know kids lie, dude. I totally know that, man. But again, I can't put it on my responsibility, to know if the kid's lying or not. I'm not gonna, try and find their parents for every one of them.
Yeah. I just feel like you're safe in this case. You're doing it live. It's not like you were in a private chat with them, right? Like if we decide to go off and do like a private stream with us three, right? That's fine. But I would never be down for including anybody that's under 18.
Yeah. No, I and look, in collecting, you're bringing up a lot of good points. Don't get me wrong, and I agree in a lot of ways with what you're saying. It's just we're put in a position here now where we can't give black or white answers on our subjects. So the responsibility has to go to the parents. I'm not saying we can't I'm not saying we can't moderate our channels. Which, like I said, if we cursed a lot more and talked a lot more about stuff that we shouldn't talk about or whatever, I wouldn't let anybody, young on here. But, So that's the moderation that I see for the channel.
Yeah. You should have some moderators for your channel as well, Brandon.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to get modded. I've been sending Brick Hive a bunch of messages. Please mod me like 50 times. So
I feel like I should ask Collecting if she'd mod for me, man. I feel like she'd be a really good moderator.
Yeah,
I'm not even saying that like in a sarcastic way, Collecting. I truly mean that because I respect you a lot.
People respect Collecting. Is this a new trend or something?
Well, I mean, look, Collecting. It's not like I know Collecting, personally. She says mod me, and I'll put BFAB on timeout.
Just mod me before you mod her. So there was that one time, one of my friends, him and I was mod and Collecting was mod, and Collecting had timed me out in the past in other people's streams. So he unmodded her for 1 second, and I timed her out. That was one of the best days of my life. So,
what's up, Con, the producer?
Con's dead, but Doc is alive.
Did I mute Con?
No, he muted himself. He's probably like working in the main or something.
All right, I just want to make sure I didn't do it by accident. So yeah, it's a touchy subject, but I don't know.
I was munching on these snacks, going, yeah, keep going, Collecting, yeah. More fire, go.
I'm gonna get some bread. Mentioning snacks, I should go make myself a loaf of bread. I bought like 4 loaves of bread in one day with vegan cheese. That was amazing. So let me go get some. I'll be back.
Okay, but less carbs equals less thick. Just saying.
I will be fat, till the end of this year. Then I'll be skinny. My mother's trying to force me to be skinny. Like, as long as you live with me, I gotta be skinny. I'm tired of you shaming the family. So
I haven't figured out how to mod anybody yet.
Yeah, you have to be in the YouTube chat, and then you click on their name.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, I'm not in the YouTube chat. I can't be in the YouTube chat, so it's okay if I'm not mod.
Click on my name in the chat, and then you'll get like options come up.
Yes. Excellent. Does anybody else want to be a moderator? I don't want to make anybody a moderator if they don't want to.
Yeah, I don't mean like what does Doc have to do? How many streams do I have to be in?
So you want
42.
Did I say that out loud?
No, you did, sir.
Doc is now a moderator.
Okay, here, let me jump on Collecting while I have the chance.
Mrs. Neverland I think that I've been spamming the please mod me, but I guess it's not showing. Oh wait, so is that Ninja that wants to be a moderator?
Yeah, that's Ninja, but Ninja's account is, I guess his phone died, so.
That's all right. I can grow back up and make him a moderator.
Oh yeah,
Ninja's phone is always doing strange things.
Dude, I'll make everybody moderator. Everybody can moderate each other.
That'd be a bad idea.
This is gonna be you're a mod and you're a mod and you're a mod.
Just make me mod before Collecting so that I could use my power.
Modtastic.
Oh my goodness, Doc. You've already deleted some comments.
I went pow, Collecting bricks, pow. This is for that Hoosier stream where you jumped on everybody.
Did you turn time out?
I'm so sorry.
I mean, anyway, you just said hi in the chat. She was like, bam, timed out.
All right, hold
Good
on.
job, Doc. I'm proud of you.
I was like, this is the one and only time. But now I got to look out when I go into Hoosier stream because I will constantly be in timeout. Okay.
Doc, I am proud of you. Good job. Good job. Now let me go get my bread. I'm very excited now that you managed to take back the power.
Bread. Stop with the bread.
Hey, BFAB, you better be careful because, yeah, I did make Collecting a moderator, so.
No. Dun, dun, dun.
And the god of bricks is here.
You let me know.
I just won't comment.
Just let me know if she abuses her power, BFAB.
Okay, for sure.
Oh, she don't. Because if she did, Lego Pony would not appear anywhere. Oh, AKA what he got a million other names.
My stalker, yes, guys. I have a stalker. I know, it's surprising.
Otherwise, she would she recognizes every single one of his aliases, and she would just, delete him. You
just gotta find a really weird name and 2 items that don't go together. Do you know it's him?
So
it'd be like underwear flying or something.
Yeah, she's got control. And when that day that they were banning everybody, it was a fun banning. It wasn't like she was being mean or anything crazy like that. God of Bricks is here.
Got it.
And Holy Italy Ball.
Oh, hi, Holy Italy Ball.
Holy Italy what?
Holy Italy Ball. I guess maybe it's a it's a football reference, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sometimes I see some names and I'm like, man, those are great. Like, I wish I would have thought of something like that.
Yeah, I know some of these, especially the ones that are illiterate. It's just kind of like, oh, check that out. That one's you're clever. Dang, I'm subscribing just because of that name. Who cares what the content is?
A weird name and no subs. What? Holy Italy Ball doesn't have any subs? What?
We might not have any content because a lot of people will click on your, go to channel, and then if you don't have anything, it's like, what's the point?
Yeah. No, she must not be talking about him because I thought I was subscribed to you, Holy Italy Ball. Well, I am now. I thought I did.
Maybe she's talking about Lego Pony. My stalker shows up everywhere, so.
Generally, if anybody's in my chat, I subscribe to them.
Yeah.
All you guys.
Yeah. Well, she might just be referring to, the generic person out there with a cool name that has no subs, no picture on their icon,
I think I have a cool name. I should just get rid of all my subs.
Go get that bread, B-Fab.
Oh, I've tried to, but this conversation's so interesting. I got to keep coming back to it. Like every time I'm about to hop, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm fat. I just burn like 800 calories. And then I walk all the way back and I hear y'all talking. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll wait for the bread, Plus, I have all day because I have free day off work because I got my doctor's note. And then tomorrow they said if he doesn't feel better, he can take off tomorrow too. So guess what? 2 days vacation. I'm going to take my vacation pay or some of it, and I'm going to enjoy my life, make a bunch of Lego videos, sleep in this huge room that I have now that's like 3 times bigger than the old one I used to have, and party the night away.
And when you get back to work, you're gonna look at that boss guy that was like, you're faking it, and you're gonna be like,
I was angry. He's like, you need to stop over dramatizing and faking stuff. I'm like, dude, I can't breathe. Like, literally, I have never been so scared in my life because, like, I feel sick sometimes, right? Or my chest hurts, but like, I can breathe. Like, I could not breathe. Like, I think for me, it's like I literally tried to drive myself to urgent care, and I'm like, I can't do this. I got in my car, my chest got even more tight, and I'm like, screw this. I'm calling 911. So. Yesterday, I'm glad I went there because now I can breathe fine. I'm still coughing. I still have a cough, a pretty bad one. But it's like the steroids they gave me and the medication and the nebulizer and everything totally helped. I can totally breathe now, which is one of the best feelings ever. Like, I feel like you never appreciate breathing until you can't really breathe properly.
Ain't that true?
Tell any dead person that they'll agree.
Sorry?
I said tell any dead person that they'll agree.
Man,
even now to get some bread off.
Like, even the seats are cool in this thing.
I'm loving it, man. This is like my best set of the year, without doubt.
Yeah, man, I can't stop raving about this dang Batmobile, dude. It's so awesome. So Mrs. Neverland says this is Ninja. That's why the text don't make sense.
Okay.
We got you, Ninja. We got you.
I was gonna say because Mrs. Neverland is articulate, so
Ninja has a much prettier profile pic now. Like, Ninja, you really made yourself look good.
It's like that's what's under the mask. Dang.
That's what's under the mask.
Collecting's back. Hola, collecting.
Hey, collecting.
Sorry. It was all in good fun. He.
I'll be right back.
They're like daggers shooting out of her eyes right now. So are you on bag 9 heading to 10 or just in the middle of bag 9?
I'm on, I think I'm on 10. Yeah, I'm on 10, double figures.
All right.
Yeah, we're kicking.
He got extra time in Hoosier's stream to build on that.
No way.
Yeah, and then he just kept on building,
Yeah, I got to admit, I was kind of almost tempted to go through the night with it because I'm kind of into it. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to build a bit more for an hour or so. I thought I'd jump on the stream and just get involved with everyone else as well, getting good community sort of kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How about you, man? You building anything on the go there?
Who me? No, I'm not building anything this morning.
Is that whereabouts are you based?
I'm in Seattle.
Seattle. So
yeah, I mean, technically, little town outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
But everything's a suburb of Seattle if you're out in this area. So.
Yeah. So what side of America is that? Is that more west side or is that mid?
Yeah, we're right on the west coast. We're on the Puget Sound, so the ocean's right there, Pacific Ocean.
Oh, nice. No, I'm Atlantic side. So what time is it where you are?
It is 9:22 in the a.m.
Wow. It's it's 22 minutes past 5 here in the evening.
Yeah, you guys are like 8 hours ahead of me.
Wow. That's
at the GMT.
Yeah, so you must be like in around sort of Asia time, like Hong Kong and all that kind of stuff.
Well, we're the Los Angeles, it's all Los Angeles, Hawaii and Anchorage. But Hawaii has its own time zone, but we're in the same time zone as Anchorage and Los Angeles and San Francisco, everything right along the West Coast.
Oh, that's phenomenal, man. That's fantastic. That's wild. So you got any plans for the day? You guys up to anything?
No.
You got any other streams?
Oh no, I've been in plenty of streams. I was in a stream earlier. We were waiting for Hive. Me and a bunch of the other Legos. We were hanging out in my stream waiting, and then we all ran over here, in a crazy raid. We're like, quick, raid Hive! We all ran over.
I did that to Hoosier on Halloween.
Yeah,
I'll have to do one with Hoosier as well, Brandon. I just his time zone is so different to mine.
Yeah, you'll always be like, he's like starting at 3 a.m. your time or 2 a.m. your time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got to be getting dark where you're at, huh, Greg?
Oh, yeah, it's pitch black here.
Oh.
Yeah, it gets dark now. It's kind of like 4 o'clock. It's pitch black. And when I was in Austria last week, it was dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It was wild. But it kind of went with the kind of the sort of ambience of Vienna, and it's like super Christmassy and things like that. It kind of, you didn't mind it because all the Christmas lights would come on and stuff like that. So it was a good vibe.
Right on. I really like your Lego store over there, Greg.
Yeah, the Leicester Square one, which is, as luck would have it, is the main Lego store in the UK. So
it's the biggest, isn't it?
Yeah, it's what? Sorry,
the biggest.
It is their biggest one, yeah, and it is blooming huge. They got like this giant Big Ben model in there and stuff like that, and yeah, it's useful to have. So I can get there and back in my lunch break within sort of like 45 minutes. So that's quite useful.
So collecting says that Doc is Canadian. I assume that means that he's bacon. He's gonna get fried up. He's in big trouble, big time trouble.
Classic Doc Samson.
I loved Doc yesterday in the Beyond the Brick stream, man. That was good fun.
Yeah, I've told Doc this before, man. But I always enjoy Doc in any stream.
I was giving a heck to the Beyond the Brick guys when I came on later, especially that Caden. I'm just kind of like, is that all you do is eat, Caden? It was like two different times he came on and he made food and then he sat there and mukbanged it right in our faces. It was just kind of like,
was he the one that cut himself?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
he cut his ring finger while holding, and I was just kind of like, how the heck do you? I could see you cutting your index finger, but this I'm sorry.
I think he
maybe you need to go to culinary school because you don't know how to handle a knife. I'm like, what?
I think he said in it, didn't he? He said, strangely anyway, that finger is slightly shorter than it should be.
Yeah. And I guess he's starting up culinary school soon, but he hasn't had any knife training, and it's kind of like, well, it kind of shows.
Yeah, I didn't go to culinary school, but I worked in kitchens for a lot of years when I was younger.
Collecting bricks. It's men in the kitchen, LOL.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize
I'm a pretty good cook. I ain't gonna lie. I can't bake that good. Like baking, really anything. I can't bake, but like saute and just cooking in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
How good are you on the barbecue?
My barbecue game is pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever it's time to barbecue, my wife always wants me to do it. So
That's because she just wants you to stand over the heat. That's all. She's just like, you go stand over the heat and face the bugs. Go.
You take the risk.
She curled up on the couch with a cup of wine. She just like, he's gonna be out there for an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'll have to ask her about that next time.
I didn't realize I didn't realize Boom from Beyond the Brick is going to be on your Lego Masters show in the US.
Oh, is he? Just like Iceberg, I guess Iceberg is going to be on it too.
Yeah, I heard Iceberg is.
Really? Oh, that's wild. Yeah, you check out.
I didn't realize how close Iceberg actually lives to me. He lives like super close to me.
Oh dang! You guys need a collab. I hear a collab.
Well, what's weird is because I've met him a couple times, and the first time I met him, I didn't realize who he was because it was before I knew all you guys. And I saw his Avengers Tower, and I was just like blown away. And I introduced myself, and I talked to him for a couple minutes. The second time I met him, I knew who he was, because I knew all you guys now. And I was so nervous. I said hi, and I just like ran away.
And he's just like, but I talked to that guy. What happened? What
now
happened?
I chat with him and stuff on his streams and his stuff like that. So I mean, obviously, I think I'll be all right next time I see him. But God of Brick says close in America could be 100 miles. You're right.
Yeah, there's a freeway. Yeah, it's only an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, I think I was gonna make my Secret Santa video today.
Did you already get yours, or are you sending out?
No, I sent mine out already, but yeah, I got mine like a week ago.
Yeah, I realized too late there was such a thing. It was like, dang it. So,
yeah.
Next year, I guess.
Yeah, because next year I was talking to Greg about it too, and I guess they do one over in the UK. Maybe next year we can all just do one giant,
I almost feel like we gotta hype it up on each other's channels a little bit more so that we can get a bigger group.
Well, because again, I didn't even know about it, and I can't remember who invited me.
But it might have to be limited to like United States only, just to keep the shipping cost and the whole cost of the whole thing down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It can be expensive.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm going to ship a couple poly bags over to Greg, but they're just poly bags,
Does the guy in the UK? They'd be like, "Oh man, I got the guy from the UK." we've done one as well over here in Europe. Galagad set it all up and everything like that.
But, Galagade.
Yeah, Galagade. She set one up, and yeah, my one's. Let's just say my one's not UK based, but it is European, so it's not the end of the world.
I was like, I just love how Galagade, she doesn't like stream. She doesn't make a lot of videos, but everybody knows her. She participates in everything,
Galagade.
She's everywhere. She's a superstar.
She is. She is
so nice.
I tell you what, over here especially, I've told her she is the glue of the Lego community over here on YouTube.
And and like I said, just such a nice person, man.
No, she's lovely.
Like always positive and just never negative, never putting anybody down about anything, or always need more positivity in the world,
Yeah, man.
All right. So I had to come on before the stream ended. Collecting, I cannot be blamed for what Khan the producer does. Okay. I cannot. Do not pull my hair. Do not. That was Khan. That was all Khan. 100% Khan.
Khan!
Exactly. I do it all the time. Just like Kirk did. Yeah, that man drives me crazy. Buried alive. Yeah, all right. Yeah, true Star Trek fan. Well done.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Yeah. I'm just glad when people saw your shirt and in the chat, they identified it as Shazam and not the Flash.
Yeah, I tell you, I went to a convention once, and the guy at the door said, "Oh, I really like your Flash shirt." I was like, "No way, man!" Of all the places.
I know. You're like, turn in your badge, dude. It's over. Yeah. You're done. I'm gonna tell your boss you're over. You're done.
That's good, man. It's cool. What's that you got around your neck? Is that like the Punisher badge or something?
I know, it's from Call of Duty Black Ops.
Ah.
Ghost Recon.
What are you talking about?
My dog tag.
Oh wow, yeah, that thing's cool. I always liked that.
It was
that
limited
gold
edition from the, you had to buy the expensive one to get it. But it also came with a camera.
Really?
Yeah, a little web camera thing.
Really? That's a pretty.
Oh yeah, the best part was I got it for $10.
What?
Yeah, it was stuck in the back. Nobody noticed it. Inventory came up and it was like, "What takes this?" Somebody ring it up. How much it? What? Put it over there. I'm buying it. We're not counting it. I'm just gonna buy it right now.
Right now. Oh man, I'm almost done with this bag.
Yeah, man, me too. Well, I say me too. I just got a load of big bricks. Have you noticed there's a lot of big bricks and elements in this?
Yeah.
Doc, have you seen the tires?
The tires on with the Batmobile.
Yeah. Right.
Is that actual rubber or is it a plastic?
No, it's rubber, but it's huge. If I get another minifigure. And the weird thing is with these, when you squeeze them, they make a funny noise.
Uh-huh.
But
Yeah, oh brother. Where's the rim?
Good question. Actually, here they are. They come in a separate, in a kind of a undisclosed bag. There we go.
Can you put studs on the inside if you want?
Oh, hold on, Greg. Let me blow you up there.
Okay, cheers, dude. There we go. Ooh.
Oh yeah, the rims.
Yeah, I reckon you could. I reckon you can get stuff around there.
That's what I hate about a lot of the Lego City trucks. They all come with car tires. It's like, what's up with that?
I know, right?
It's like that semi could not haul that on those 35-pound tires. It's not gonna happen. Gaily Gates said, "Yes, I started one over here as I want us to have a community as well as the USA one already have."
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. She's the uniting the UKers.
She is. Uniting the UK with Europe.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and Europe. Although you guys are trying to get out, I hear.
Yeah. Brexit.
Boris failed yet again. Ha 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 ha, Boris.
We're trying to get out, and Gala's trying to keep us in.
Yeah, exactly. I think that other dude's gonna get his way, and it's gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have this orderly exit where we're still kind of attached.
No, I tell you, right, if anyone thought the UK was going to leave Europe in an orderly fashion, it's just never going to.
They've never been to a football match.
I consider myself a fairly intelligent person, but I still have not been able to grasp that whole situation.
It's a can of worms. Our Brexit is kind of like your Trump.
Yeah, I don't even know exactly what it's about. You know what I mean? It's just weird. It's because it seems like
we want to be able to say we're English and not European.
Yeah, well, because it seems like there's undertones to it. You know what I mean? That aren't.
Well, of course, it's nationalism.
Right.
Wave our flag. You have to be XYZ in order to be a Brit, and if you're not, then you're not. And so we can be mean to you. Yeah.
The thing is, a lot of people in the UK just don't want to be ruled by a European Parliament, and we've never really fully been Europeans in the sense that we don't use the euro, we use sterling, we have the pound, and also our laws. We're governed by so many laws in Brussels and things like that. Now, I mean, for me personally, I wanted personally my politics was to remain, but we're all leavers now. So the country has spoken. We have to. So we're all leavers, and we have to leave in whatever manner that is. But you see, on say Friday afternoon, we turn up to Brussels and we say, you know what, we're just leaving. We don't care what all your sanctions, all your laws, all your tariffs that you're going to put on us. We don't care. So they leave on the Friday. But on the Monday morning, they're going to be the same people coming in on the same table, sitting down with all the same paraphernalia that goes with it. And they're going to have to say, we need a deal because we need to work. So there's no such thing as kind of leaving orderly, shall we say, but we need to leave, and we need to leave in some sort of fashion. So it's just going to be interesting to see how it happens and what it happens. You know, we're all, you know, we're a democracy. Yeah, okay, it didn't go the way I wanted vote wise, but it's the way it goes, and now we've got to leave in the best manner that we can, and that's democracy. So, you know, we've got to go.
Exactly. Stiff upper lip.
Yeah, stiff upper lip.
I am back.
Exactly. Stay calm and carry on, people.
Indeedy.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So my phone, I went to get bread. I came back. I'm like, they're not talking anymore. The end of the stream, I started crying my eyes out.
Yeah.
Then it said, I looked at my phone. It said, your phone is overheated. So I'm like, oh, this is annoying. So to close down like Gmail, but I'd use the link through Gmail. And then I'm like, oh, okay, let me try it again. Well, my phone said it overheated again. And then I just copied the link and put it in non-Gmail. I was like in Google. And I'm hoping my phone doesn't overheat again, but I restarted it too. So
just put it in a cup of ice water. It should be okay.
Oh, great idea.
Yeah, it's that new iPhone, so it should be all waterproof. You should be just good. Boom. Just
I
dunk
would
it
get
in
the
there.
new iPhone. I mean, my phone's $1,000, but it's not the new iPhone.
Oh, okay. Because if it's the new iPhone, just drop it in there. It's waterproof. I seen the commercial. That guy was swimming underwater.
And hey, Rick, just so you know, I do have a comment in the chat. You know, wink, wink, mod status. You know,
Wink, wink, man. Don't do it.
best decision of your life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to call it a day.
No.
All right, it's a day.
It is a day.
The sun is up, so it's definitely daytime. So yeah.
Well, we just passed the 3-hour mark. I've come to a stopping point on the Batmobile for right now. I will be opening up bag 13 soon.
Are you gonna try to be on Friday? What's the Pink Bucket Nation tonight?
Probably. It depends. It's really tough sometimes for me to get in because his time slot's like between like 6 and 9 usually.
Sometimes 5. It all depends. Well, Holland and Ballin is tonight too, so don't forget about Holland and Ballin.
Yeah, he goes on right after Holland and Ballin. So yeah, I'll probably be on there because usually I can make it on the Sunday nights. It's like during the weeks or the weekdays when it's a little harder to catch them.
Yeah.
Because usually between 6 and 9 p.m., I'm like cooking dinner, eating dinner, just wrapping stuff up, doing stuff. And during the day, I'm at work. But even if I'm not, man, Julian streams so fast.
Well, that thing, you know, when Julian does a thing, yeah, that can just drop at any minute.
Rick Smith is going live now, and I'll be like doing something or whatever, and like 5 minutes later, I'll hop on. It's already done.
It's already over, yep.
Julian, if you're listening to this, we need like 5-hour streams. I'm cool with that.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still watch them, but trying to catch them sometimes live is difficult.
Well, that's why he has the long form, you know, on Sunday night.
Yeah.
I quite liked what we did yesterday, though, Brandon. The 2 lots of 3 hours. A few people seem to say that was quite a good way of doing it.
Well, it depends on how you like to stream too, because I know a lot of people don't like. Look, even for me, it's difficult because, you know, I don't know. It's just I sometimes have a hard time sitting still for a long time. You know, I don't know. So yeah, it can be difficult sometimes just streaming. I like to listen to music a lot.
Yeah, that's all copyrighted nonsense.
I'm always jamming music when I'm building Lego, you know. So obviously, I don't want to do it on the stream. I don't want to get a copyright strike or nothing like that. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I feel like my general 3 hours in the morning on Sundays is good. I feel like it just covers the morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you still have the day to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's good. We everyone streams as much as they can. The main thing is we've got the people out there in the chat, the family, and we've got you good dudes as well on the stream. It's always good fun.
I
agree. I can say that anybody.
Brick Hive, that's another story. But Greg, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure being on here with you.
Just kidding, Hive.
It's all good. It's all good. All right. Well, yeah, I will see everybody around.
Take care, everyone.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll see you guys around. Bye.
Bye, Ninja.